And you already know what time it is, baby. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Whether you are watching on Wasted Talent Show or OLV, it does not matter. Do me a favor, you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet, pay them bar tabs. You already know, hit that subscribe button on all channels. Also, our brother Stu's. You already know what time it is, man. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphk and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphk Show. Like, wait, go on.
Wasted, let them know. Yeah.
Yo, wait a minute. It's Stu is in the place. We're going to warm it up today. Listen, you got the notes. He's got the pen. He's cooking, baby. The Nature Boy Ric Flair shirt. Woo!
We got Jesus Christ with the Birkenstock sandals in the building. You already know what time it is, man.
I'm convinced that
ain't
Stu.
No Burks. Hey, ain't no Burks, homie. We got the Nike Desert Storms himself. The Nike Desert Storms.
Listen, that is Simon Mudstop himself. Stu has been lying to us. Stu is actually the white guy who whipped Sticky Fingers' ass on MTV back in the day.
I remember in the box.
Simon Mudstomp. That's what his name. He beat the brakes off of Sticky Fingers. I couldn't listen to Onyx no more.
AKA Boogie Nights, AKA Jesus Christ himself, AKA Desert Storm. What's good with you, big bro?
Hey man, I'm so happy to have you guys on because I have been wanting to talk a little bit for the last couple of days. So thank you very much for giving me a platform to be able to talk about some stuff.
Stu, this is your platform like it's mine, bro. You know that, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Thank you so much for being here, man. We're going to talk about a lot. There's a lot going on. We lost an offensive lineman coach. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the John Gruden case.
So I just want to let everyone know I need to be caught up by.
Yeah, we're going to do that on the, you know how we do. See, this is what I hate, man. Stu, bro, I was going to make you look smart without you saying that shit.
I am smart, though. I got hey, wasted. What the fuck was that?
Bro, I'm saying, catch me up. Like, bro, come on. I was going to throw some shit. You be like, oh, I got it. Come on. We've been doing, Stu. How long we been doing these lives for? 3 years?
Long
at least.
Yeah, come on, man. You know how we do. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Thank you so much for always pulling up on us, man. You already know, bro. Like, we love doing these shows. Our brother Stu is on here, man. So we're going to have a ball tonight. Let's get to it, man. A lot going on. I want to start with Wasted real quick, though, because we just lost our offensive lineman coach. A lot of people were killing Carmen Braceau, including myself, right? Because we're like, man, we can't get the run game going. You know, right guard, Van Rotten, the center position, so on and so forth. A lot of people don't understand that we had a top 10 offensive line this year.
Yeah, statistically,
right? And we don't do the PFF shit. We don't do any of that. We go off the eye test. But I want to ask you first and foremost, how do you feel about us losing Carmen Braceau to the New York Giants?
I feel it's a really big loss for us because what's my famous saying? Look, he took chicken shit and made it into chicken salad.
Yeah.
He and no matter, you know, who went down, he was always able to kind of plug that hole per se. You know, there have been times in the Raiders history.
I love it. Stu, thank you. Go ahead with.
But listen, man, look, if we're talking about holes, right? We're talking about holes.
Females have them too, but at the end of the day, we're talking about a man right now. So pause. Go ahead, Winston.
mean, jeez. But no, in all seriousness, there have been times where we've lost one lineman and our whole season careens out of control.
Yes.
And with Carmen Basillo, that didn't happen. I think that was the best hiring that the New York Giants could have made. The New York Giants really have a talented offensive line. They have a lot of high draft picks. Andrew Thomas and all those guys and Cross and those guys. He's going to be able to go there and really get those guys in line.
Wink Martindale.
Wink's
No, he
gone.
left.
Wink's gone. Wink's a defense. Yeah.
Oh, so I thank God for Stu saying that. I don't know if you've seen what happened, Stu, but he left, apparently cussed out the ball, dipped out, resigned, and now he's off to greener pastures. So if we do lose Patrick Graham, Wink may be coming home, brother.
Yeah, yes, sir. Because I mean, I heard Wink went in there like half baked. Wink said, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out."
And mind you, there was a lot of.
I've been there before. Hey,
and Stu, there was a lot of rumors about him and the ball on the sideline screaming at each other all season long.
He wasn't feeling it.
There you go. You know what I mean?
I think people have this problem when it comes to like watching and judging the game, where they'll say like Wink sucks. They'll say they'll say
I need some White Russians though. Hold on, I need some White Russians right now, right? Big Lebowski. What?
These guys don't know. You don't know football if you're saying
that Wink
Wink has had a long career of this.
Long,
probably longer than some of you guys in this chat have been alive, man.
And some of the top defenses in the NFL when he was doing his job.
Yeah. And also
he won a Super Bowl with Baltimore Ravens as the defensive coordinator.
There you have it.
And circling back to a guy like Carmen Basillo, man, that's a huge loss for the Raiders, man. I don't know who the guy that's going to come in to fulfill that particular, because this line was kind of built in his image. Yeah. And now we have the land of misfit toys without him. It's gonna be rough, man.
Well, I mean, we already know. Regardless, we're gonna move some things around with the O-line. We're gonna draft a few guys. If Harbaugh comes in, he's gonna have his situation already intact. If it's AP, we'll figure out the next move. But we already know Greg Van Rotten's not going to be there. Colton Miller be healthy next year. We'll have our left tackle, right? Whether it's Parham at center or at guard, he's still there. He's an anchor on this O-line. We have Mumford. Illuminor is a free agent. He wants to come back. And for those who don't know, we know how we talk to him on Twitter and shit like that. Like Loom wants to be a Raider. He already said that he loved what was going on, AP and everybody. He wants to stick around. I don't think we bring him back because we drafted Mumford, and I think that Mumford showed this year at left and right tackle that he can do what Loom does and better. I'm gonna be honest with you, in a cheaper contract. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna have to clean that O-line up. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. I do believe that this is a big blow, but I also understand that once we moved on from Josh McDaniels.
Pause.
Stu's going to pause us all night long, and I love it. But because we pause him all day. But when Josh moved on, we already assumed that we're going to lose some of these guys, right? They were all Josh McDaniels guys. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I understand completely what's going on. But this is definitely a blow because a lot of people did not look at that O-line. Statistically, everybody looked at this, we can't run the football. This is why I was getting beat up all year long, Wasted. And you notice, right? I kept saying, Josh is struggling.
Yeah, it's not the offensive line. No, it was a lot of times he wasn't seeing the hole or whatever it was. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of what Josh Jacobs' problem was the fact that he wasn't in camp. And I remember the year where he led the league in rushing. Stu and I were watching that game when he went crazy. They were playing him in the Hall of Fame game, and everybody else was bitching. Stu was like, "No, he needs the reps. He's gonna have a big fucking year. Look at the way he was running." Stu said that at the Hall of Fame game.
Yep, I remember that.
Remember that? Yep. Stu was like, "I'm telling you, he's gonna tear the league up this year." Yeah. He some running backs. He's a pitch count runner, man. He needs those touches, and I think he shot himself.
Let me just ask you guys this: when he came back, right? He looked big to me, right?
He did. He looked a little.
He didn't look like he was in shape.
Yep. Yep.
But why?
Because again, guys, I don't care who you're training with or the reps you're doing. It cannot replace reps with your team. It can't. Can't do it.
Yeah, man, bro. I heard that he was messing with Nasal Lee, so I'm sure he put on about 10 pounds messing with Nasal Lee.
Yeah, that's yeah. So
wait, hold on. What is Nasal Lee?
So it's a girl named Hazel Lee.
Oh Oh boy.
It's
not
nasty.
good.
Nasty work out there in the streets. Salute to everybody here in the building. Primo says, great point, Stu. Salute to Steel Cage. Our next OC will choose our next O-line coach. There you have it, Steel Cage. In a minute, it's just gonna start flowing here in a second. We're gonna start seeing everything. I don't know if you knew, Stu, but tomorrow Ed Dodds is in for a GM meeting. So he's in tomorrow. He's scheduled to be in the headquarters at Henderson for that GM position. So Ed Dodds. So bringing him in, right? A guy that helped turn around a lot in Indianapolis, helped draft really well out there. A guy that Mark.
Hey, they beat us. They beat us.
Yeah, but also he helped really draft a lot of those late round guys. Ed Dodds was a major part of that Indianapolis Colts rebuilding that roster. But
I'm gonna text him right now and say good luck tomorrow.
I love it. At some point, we got to, after we figure out what he got going on, we got to bring him on. But Mark loved his interviewing process in 2021. The problem was he wanted to have Josh and Zeke as a 1-2 punch. Yeah. So Dodds would have got the job. You know what I'm saying? If Harbaugh would have been the guy to take the position. But this is something to keep an eye on. We talked about this yesterday, Wasted, right? With Dodds coming in, we already know there's only one head coach that he would probably come in and say, that's my guy. And it's Jim Harbaugh.
So let me ask you this. So you keep saying that. What's the connection between Dobbs and Harbaugh? I don't know if I know.
Oakland, brother. In early 2000, they worked together in Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that, back then, Dodds didn't have a name. You know what I mean? So when like to be honest, like when you were out there, shit, you were out there.
Yeah.
What was it? 2000 no, it was 2000.
He got there so for my
he's like, did Dodds hit me already?
Hit me back already.
What did Dodds say?
So I said, good luck tomorrow, my guy. He goes, my turn to finish where I started.
Let's go. Man, you know what? I love Champ Kelly, but that text message right there, I like that. Let me finish where where else do you get this at but Shieldmore?
I mean, listen, bro.
I mean, that's the potential. I mean, dude, you saw how fast hey, Dobbs was my guy, man.
I love that.
That's fucking dope, though.
You've been telling me, Stu, you guys were real close and shit and all that good stuff. But
because I will say this, when I used to talk to Dobbs on the sideline, when he was just a fucking basically like he just got to start as a scout, right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "What you think about this guy? What you think about this guy?" And I'm going, when he says his opinion, because I'm testing him, right? You know what I mean? I'm just seeing like, hey, I'm just asking an open-ended question. And he would say some stuff, and I'm like, I dig that. I feel the same fucking way about some guys. And one thing about me, my older brother Troy, we've always been able to scout like talent-wise. You know what I'm saying? And some people have it, and some people don't.
Yeah. And that eye is amazing.
Yep.
Let me ask you.
Dobbs was always on the same page as me, so I'm like, listen, I know I can't get the job. I want a motherfucker that would think the same way as me.
Did you see Dodds a few weeks ago?
I did not. When I was in Indy, I didn't have a chance. I was more focused on the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I didn't get a chance to see Dobbs at all. But that's, again, dude, just in what, 30 seconds?
Not even that.
Yeah.
Not even that.
Cool ass dude, man.
That is cold, though, for him to say it's time to end up, come on. They don't get any more Raider than that, bro. It doesn't get any more Raider than that.
And that's the thing, though, guys, is there's certain guys that want a job, and there's certain guys that want the Raiders job. And like he's saying, dude, he's a Raider. He's a Raider.
No, that was a hell of a comment right there. There's certain guys that want a job, and there's certain guys that want the Raiders job.
Yep.
It's big.
AP.
I feel like gold dust right now. Ooh, I tuned to that.
Salute the show. Looking back, depending on what kind of QB we draft, AOC earned a chance to compete to be quarterback one. To be QB9 in the draft and end up being the second best QB in this class this year.
Let me just say this, guys, and you know this. We need another quarterback. We do.
Yeah.
We do. I'm not saying we don't. Do I love AOC? Absolutely, I do.
Yeah.
Do we want another quarterback? Yes.
Yeah.
Do we waste a first round? Let me rephrase that. Do we take a quarterback in the first round? I don't think we need to. I don't. Do we take a quarterback as far as a free agency? And I'll be honest with you guys. To be honest, I don't make hot points. I don't. But I'll take Russell Wilson right now.
Hey, bro, you a little late on that one, brother, because I had a full-blown live arguing with my chat about Russell Wilson like a week ago. Bro, the problem, I would too. I take Russ too, bro. Let Russ cook.
He's not done yet. He ain't done yet.
He's not.
The problem with that is, man, I just want somebody that we can build around and say that's his team for the next 10, 15 years.
Bro, but what's wrong with drafting a kid, let him sit there and watch a guy who's done it at the highest level?
No, I have no issue with that.
But how high of a draft pick are you saying, though?
That's the problem, because if you don't take one in the first or potentially second, you're going to miss out on the greatest probably quarterback class in a long time.
No.
What do you mean, Stu? This is the best quarterback class in years.
Look, you know the reason why this quarterback class looks this way, because you have a lot of guys that
coming out.
If not for the COVID year, that would have came out last year. There's guys that have came out the year before that. So now it's all kind of coming to a head. 2020 was a little weird. You know what I'm saying? You had guys that they have eligibility.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So you got super seniors. You got guys like Michael Penix Jr. who really has 6 years of eligibility.
You're right.
Really would have came out. So that has a lot to do with it, Graphk. But listen, I understand where you're coming from, right? But even if you take a guy in the first round, I don't have any problem with having a guy like Russ on a low deal, because Denver's going to be on the hook for his money for a very, very long time.
Right?
Right?
We said that. Wait, we had these conversations behind, bro. We talked about that. Like, I'm cool with Russell if you go draft a guy early and allow him to
let him sit.
Yeah,
especially a guy like a Jaden Daniels, who needs to probably get a little stronger, who needs to probably get adjusted and acclimated to the pro game. I don't want to throw the weight of the world on his shoulders with year one. I would like to see him learn from a Russell Wilson who was a mobile quarterback too.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this, though. When you look at our team, and if you look at the concerns of what position you'd want in that first round, what position would you guys draft?
Stu, it's all positional value, right? So the most valuable piece on the chessboard is the quarterback. If I'm in position to get one of the top guys on my board, I value the quarterback over.
We're at 13. Is that where we're at? 13.
We're at 13, but I'm looking at it like this. So say, for instance, Penix falls to me. I got to take him. I have to, because he's there and I didn't have to move up for him. I got to, whether I go get a free agent or not, I got to take him. You know what I mean? Because I know that this is a guy that now at this point I can groom. He's not going to take any hits this year unless our season careens out of control and then we put the kid in. You know what I mean? Or if it's a Jaden Daniels, this is a kid I can groom. Yeah. Now, I don't want to take Quinn Ewers at 13, you know. But
no. He's going back.
Let me say this. Hold on. Let me make
it
real quick. Okay.
Ewers is going back to Texas. Wait, so I don't know if you've seen that. He's going back.
Yeah. I was just making a joke, but yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Still go ahead.
Let me ask you guys this. What position on our team, forget the draft. Okay, don't even worry about the draft.
Defensive tackle, offensive line, the trenches. A guard or a defensive tackle to me. Or because Colton Miller is a left tackle. Munford, I think, is going to be the guy at right tackle. But if you can get an offensive lineman or a defensive tackle, the trenches. Point blank, period, the end.
Here's what I'm going to say this. Here's who I would like is a cornerback.
See, but this is the thing. With Jack Jones performing the way he did, we just drafted Jacorian Bennett in the 4th round. We still got to see where he is. We got Nate Hobbs, right? We definitely need a corner.
Yeah, but Nate Hobbs is not. They don't ever put him at starting.
Yeah. Nate Hobbs is really a will linebacker at this point.
Yes, I understand that.
But
go ahead, Wes.
The last game I saw, it was either number 20, what's his name, little guy. Or
Meek Robertson,
or the other guy,
or Jack Jones.
See,
no. Jack Jones is on the other side.
Oh, you talking about Brandon Faison?
Yes.
Brandon
Faison
Faison was getting cooked.
We need to replace those guys. We do.
Well, Faison has one more year on his deal. He'll be there. Amika,
I just know this as a corner, you can come in right away and be fucking like productive.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
But see, the thing is, Stu, last year, right? The level of talent that came out, that would have been the year that you would have want to address corner, right? And we did with Ja'Cory and Bennett, but we didn't do it early in the draft. Like instead of taking Tyree Wilson, you might have wanted to take like one of the other guys, but we didn't, right? So to me, I think the best way to address this defense as a whole is through free agency, because we spent all our free agent money last year on the offense.
Are there any free agent corners?
Jalen Johnson from the Chicago Bears is one of the best young corners in football. I think he's 26 years old. He's only 26 years old.
It's gonna be a $19 million.
How old?
I think he might even be. I think he might even be younger. It was 26.
Early 20s.
All right. So he's got years. He's got years.
His rookie deal was just being up.
All right.
$19 million a year.
All right.
$19 million is a small price to pay for a Pro Bowl corner.
Absolutely.
You
fucking absolutely.
Who have I said is my favorite, my number one free agent or even during the season? It's been Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson. Like, that's my guy. Like, if you have Jack Jones, him and Nate Hobbs, it's no fly zone. It's no fly zone. But everybody keeps saying Chris Jones, which I understand because he's a phenomenal talent, and you're stripping your divisional rival, the Kansas City Chiefs, of one of their most talented players. But me personally, Jalen Johnson, like Herbert, Mahomes, these guys can't throw against what we were throwing at them. Me personally, I would rather go get Jalen Johnson and just draft young at defensive tackle. Look,
what about linebacker?
We have a lot of young guys. We have Spillane under one more year under his deal. We have Devante Adams.
Spillane's got the shit locked down. I'm saying other than Spillane.
Yeah, we have Divine Diablo, one more year on his deal. We have Luke Masterson, a UDFA, who's still on his rookie deal. Yeah. And then we have Amari Burney, our 6th-round pick out of Florida this past draft, which we really haven't seen outside of more special teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
is Kuntz our guy on the other side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clear.
Clear. I think if anything, you're looking to draft to bring in a third pass rusher, because that's really how teams.
You can't have enough. You can't have enough.
You never have enough.
Yeah. And I know I seen that report. You know, the GM said that Jalen, they're going to have to pay him a shit ton of money. But guess what? Chicago is at the top of the food chain in terms of salary cap, so that they can pay whoever they want.
Can I ask this question? Where are we at with Devante? What's going on with him?
Who knows? I mean, I'm sorry. Look, Devante Adams, the way I view it is, if he's here next year, great, right? But if he's not, it's not the end of the world.
Is he saying anything? I mean, what
No, he wants to be here, bro. He wants to be here from what he's saying, right? Yeah. You have a lot of like kind of conjecture and speculation because, you know, Garrett Wilson changed his number to 5 and he left the number 17 open for Tay. And then, you know, Aaron Rodgers is like constantly going on Pat McAfee's Joe and like campaigning for Devante Adams. But if I'm being honest, bro, look, Devante Adams needs to be given away for premium compensation.
What would that be?
Let me say this, too. Can I be real? I know we all have fun with this troll and shit sometimes, and we have fun. Devante's not going anywhere.
I don't think he is either.
Let me say something. Stu, it would cost a lot. It would cost a lot. It would cost the first-round pick.
What would that cost be? What I mean, what
for it to be okay with me? A first and a second.
Well. It depends on what team comes calling, right? Like, if the Jets have a top 10,
I'm just assuming the only team is the Jets. I mean,
that's the only team that I'm assuming as well. But there may be another team that comes out of left field and says, "What's up?" But at the end of the day, the Jets have so many needs at the offensive line. Their run game was terrible last year. Like, they have a lot of.
I gotta believe they're gonna listen to whatever the fuck Aaron Rodgers says.
I don't see. It seems like that way, but I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that he runs shit out there. I think that they're going to have Aaron running back. They'll get a nice young. See, this is the problem. Aaron was with Green Bay for so long, and they never took a wide receiver early in the draft. They would wait to the mid rounds. They would wait to the second. They would never go get a guy.
What round was Devante?
Second round, right?
Yeah.
Was it second round? I believe. Either way, they never went and got that guy early. And Aaron used to be pissed. Like, Green Bay they're known for getting a defensive guy in the first round. Clear cut.
Well, that's the reason why they're a successful run franchise.
No, definitely.
Because what you do is you want to draft the next big ticket player. You can have a bunch of like mediocre wide receivers or decent wide receivers and have a pretty good wide receiver room.
Absolutely
like
right.
Green Bay in the 90s had Antonio Freeman, was no world beater. You know what I'm saying? He had Robert Brooks, the inventor of the Lambeau Leap. Then remember the years when they had Donald Driver and all of those guys. And Ron High-Stake Walkers. Bubba Frank.
This is the thing that people aren't talking about when it comes to Tay and the Jets. Aaron has one more year on his deal. Do you think he's going to
take a second, though? How about the passing of Steve Wycheck?
Oh, my God.
Frank Wycheck get hit in his head.
Sorry, Frank Wycheck.
Wycheck. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Thank you. Thank you. I totally forgot about that. Like, real talk. Rest in peace.
Fell off a ladder and that
had trauma, and then he was about it. That's why it's really important, man. Like, safety is important, bro.
Yeah,
you doing things around your house, you got to make sure that you're doing things the proper way. That's most accidents happen at home, yo.
How old was Frank?
And I will say this now that it is winter season. If you're older and you're shoveling the driveway, bro, be careful, man. Because one of my good friends died in 2021. He shoveled his driveway and he went to help his neighbor. Yep.
And he died.
Yep.
Had a massive heart attack. And it sucks because, like he was same age as me and everything, man. It sucks, man.
I don't even know how that feels because I never came up in a snowy environment. So I don't know. Our winters is just clear cut, walk in the driveway, get in the car and drive out to the heater on. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, man,
I just want to take a second to, the Music City Miracle. I mean, fucking
definitely.
Yeah. And when I saw his interview before he was gone, like it was like, that's him. Like he was a shell. A fucking shell. So anyways, I just wanted to take it.
Bro, I love that you brought that up. Salute to WI. Can we get a coverage linebacker? You know what's funny is that we weren't bad at all in coverage in terms of our linebacking.
No,
at all.
I'm not concerned about coverage.
No, Spillane was actually a breath of fresh air in coverage this year. And he was known as the thumper that can stop the run and can't play the pass. So this year, look, man.
Let me ask you guys this, and I didn't look at it. Maybe I didn't do a good enough deep dive. How did you feel Spillane played in that Colts game?
You know what's funny? I got to go back and watch the tape because that game had me so mad.
Yeah.
I usually go back and watch the game over. When we were when we're literally out of playoff hunt,
it was weird. It was weird. It was a weird game.
It was a weird game. He didn't play bad, but they weren't picking on him. They weren't picking on Spillane, bro. They were picking on some of our corners,
I know. I just the effort of Spillane kind of I'm like, there were times where he was blocked where usually he doesn't get blocked like that.
But you know what's funny? At the end of the season, and I talked about this, the beginning of the season, Spillane was a fucking freight train. Yeah. And then there was weeks that went by where you didn't hear his name. So it was like, oh, is this the Spillane that we thought we were getting? Because he was playing phenomenal.
How old is he? What year is this for him?
What let me see. I think he's like 27, 28.
Was Pittsburgh who drafted him?
Yeah.
Where's he from? What college is he?
28 years old. 28 years old.
Wyoming or something? Or no? Where's he?
Western Michigan.
Is he from Michigan? Hold on. Where's he from?
He's from Oak Park, Illinois, near Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Salute
the axe murderer Spillane. Sorry.
Salute the junior real quick, man. Sign quarterback to sit.
When I see his interviews, he's scary. He's a little scary to me.
Who, Spillane?
Yeah.
Oh, anybody that interviews in a Costco shirt ain't got it all, bro. I love that shit. Gangster shit. He had Kirkland's signature on.
Like Waysha just said, would you just say his name?
Robert the axe murderer Spillane.
Yes.
Bro, Robert Spillane is the type of guy that would jump out of a Maybach and rob you for your Toyota.
Bob Spillane. Bob.
Robert Spillane will jump out of a Maybach and rob you for your Toyota Tercel.
Hold on.
Not the Toyota Tercel.
Space Boast just said, Robert the Butcher. I'm the Butcher. So.
Yeah, we don't ever disrespect the Butcher name, King. Salute the junior. I know Stu will love this. Sign Russ. draft a quarterback to sit and learn until they win the job. Just how the Chiefs did with Alex.
I'm good with that.
I mean, that's essentially what I've been saying.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Salute to Raider Nation 510. Swagger, you know my unc, Jay Bashia.
Yes.
What y'all think about Joe Milton? Joe Milton's going to be a later round guy out of Tennessee. He has a strong arm. The problem with me is the accuracy.
I do want to say this. Let me give me respect to Jay Bashia. Jay was our limo driver. He was like, he took care of the shit we're dealing with
yes. Yeah.
He was the shit, man. And I met him through Ray Buchanan and how to just $400 take a limo. And that was back before the Raiders paid for anything. Now the NFL, they pay for all that shit, right? But no. Jay,
but he was out there saving lives.
Yes.
Yeah. But I like Joe Milton, Raider Nation, but
he's physically talented as hell, man.
Yeah, but he is, to me, the perfect example of a developmental quarterback.
Yes.
A guy that he's gonna have to be on the right roster. He's gonna have the right personnel around him, and it's gonna have to be a coach that's gonna give him an opportunity to accuracy issues with me. I'll look at the tape. He has a strong ass arm. Joe Milton is a dog at Tennessee. But he took over for Hendon Hooker, but that's a fifth.
Guys, do you think? I think that we can get Russ on cheap, right?
Oh yeah. Bet minimum, because Denver's still paying a shit ton of money. So to be honest, he may.
I like Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah, he may say, "Take me to
Unlimited."
my wife."
Unlimited,
bro. His wife will have a job at one of those hotels. She'll get a residency.
That's true.
He gets to face Denver twice a year. He gets to prove that Sean Payton ain't shit. Like, I can definitely see it. But at the end of the day, as long as we grab a quarterback in the first 2 rounds, let's ride. Salute to Sweet Jazz. Draft Bo Nix and get Russ on the cheap. Have Bo sit for the first year to get acclimated to the pro game.
How big is Bo Nix? So
he's, what is he, 6'3"? 6'?
Yeah.
6'3",
okay.
4",
all right.
around there. Bo has seen more football than everyone. Salute to Sweet Jazz. And we already know how Wasted feels about Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix too. I think he's
a cornball. I know Russ is a cornball, but you know what though? I'm just telling you, the guy has been good ever since he was at fucking NC State playing baseball.
Yeah.
He's a fucking athlete. And
wasn't he drafted to the Cubs too as a pitcher?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Salute to Like a Glove. Adams cap hit in 2025 and 2026 is $44.5 million. That's what I'm saying, man. At some point, we're going to have to figure that out, because that's a shit ton of money for a guy that's going to be 33 at that point and 34. It's too much money. Way too much money. Salute to Like a Glove. Salute to Bronx Raider, our guy. Salute Graphk, Supreme T.
Wait, hold on. Where we at? Hey, where we at with fucking our running back?
With Josh?
Yeah.
Well, he this is what he's saying. He's saying, if AP is there, let's run it back. That's pretty much what he's saying. And
what do you guys feel?
I want to move on.
Yeah, it's time. Everybody has a certain finite amount of carries in them in their career. Yeah. In their prime. I think he's excellent.
Hey, White looked pretty fucking good.
Bro, Zamir. And this is the thing that we kept saying about the O-line. That was the same O-line that Josh was running behind. Zeus had 2 or 3 100-plus yard games in 4 games. The first Raider running back to ever do that. Like, Josh was struggling to run behind that same line with the same concepts.
He was missing cuts.
Yeah. It's like, at this point, it's like, I love Josh. And I understand, Graphk, shut the fuck up. He's a superstar, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, we already know a running back is that's an expendable position in the NFL now.
They're a dime a dozen, bro.
You can go get a guy like Blake Corum out of Michigan. You can go get a guy like Bucky Irvin out of Oregon. And you can run it back with
Blake Corum, but number 7, whatever the fuck.
What the fuck is bro name? He cooked. He had over 200 yards. Yards. Salute the Bronx Raider, my guy, man. Edwards.
Donovan Edwards.
Edwards. Yeah. All right. Salute to Gat and salute to my guy, man. Salute to Gat, cuz besides QB, what's the most important position in the draft? To be real with you, Gat,
wait, hold on. In the draft. So for us, or in the draft, or that's a
For us. I'm going in the trenches. Like, especially with Carmen Bracillo. This is the thing that not a lot of people are talking about because he just moved on, right? Now we're probably gonna have a different scheme on offensive line. We're gonna have a different, a different situation there. You're gonna have to figure out that O-line to fit for whoever comes in.
Well, the thing is, though, as Graphk is, it's very dependent on who our quarterback is and what the offensive line will want.
I agree. I'm just saying, no, you're definitely right, big bro. I'm just saying, with the new offensive lineman coming, offensive line coach, we've seen this year in and year out. You go to zone, you go to this, you go to that, and the next thing I know, our O-line is disrupted and it doesn't look nothing like it used to look. At the end of the day, we may have to go get a new right tackle. We may have to go get a couple guards or a center because of someone new coming in and calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? Because a lineman may come in and say, whatever y'all did last year, we're not doing that no more. And now some of these guys don't fit the scheme anymore. We have to move on.
Yep. No,
the good thing is Van Rotten is a guy that's a free agent, so we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Luminor is a free agent. Don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Mumford is there. Parham is there. And Colton is there. Pretty much the three guys that we need that are going to be pretty much the future.
Contract, and we got them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but cuz I'm going to go with offensive line because defensive tackle, we have Tyree Wilson. He looked pretty good since we moved him over. We still have Tillery under one more year. We have Byron Young, still a rookie. We have.
I got in the conversation a couple nights ago where who's the kid from Georgia that everyone wanted us to draft?
Not Jordan Davis, but last year, my God, Jalen Carter.
Yeah. So he had 30. He finished with 33 tackles and 6 sacks.
Yeah.
Tyree Wilson finished with 29 tackles and 3.5 sacks.
Yeah. There you have it. Now imagine.
And you know what? If we would have moved him into D tackle earlier.
Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Exactly. I think we have something with Tyree. I think a lot of us dog walk.
Absolutely we do. Absolutely we do.
We dog walk Tyree a lot, very early in the process, and rightfully so. The same thing with Zeus. We were killing him. Like, this dude can't run the fucking football. And then what happens? Josh gets hurt, and Zeus comes in and just runs the football down every fucking team's throat that he was against. So, look, sometimes we have to sit back. Stu, what was your best year of your career?
06.
Okay. Now, what year was that? How many years was that into your? I know, but how many years for the crowd was that into your career?
That was my 3rd year.
There you have it. It usually takes for a rookie to hit his stride in the 3rd year.
Yeah.
Basketball, football, baseball.
That's what they say. By your 3rd year, that's why you should. Yeah.
And that's when you earn that second contract.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Salute to Raiders C. AP scares me. He'll draft JD and Harb will draft JJ. Thoughts?
Wait, hold on. AP scares me because
basically what he's saying is AP will draft Jaden Daniels, Harbaugh will draft JJ McCarthy. I believe that AP would go get Jaden because that's
did JJ say he's coming out?
Yes. Well, he'll be out. But I don't think Harbaugh's going to go get him, bro. Just because he coached him, I don't think he's going to go get a JJ McCarthy. I don't. I truly don't believe that. But see, we don't know. We really don't know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if AP is there,
it's annoying, bro. I just because people just sit up there and they try to make those fucking, those not juxtapositions, make those connections.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, so if Jim Harbaugh in his heart of hearts has whatever pick he wants, JJ McCarthy might not be his guy. He might say, "Hey man, I like Drake May. I wish he was my quarterback."
Yeah.
I like him a lot too.
I said that.
Like, listen, let's let it all play out. Everybody's sitting up here and they're trying to connect all these dots. They're trying to play football gematria.
Yeah.
Let it play out. We don't know who Jim wants. Jim ain't our coach right now. Jim Harbaugh might come here like Aiden O'Connell.
But again, what I say wasted though, Jim wants a lot more than just a head coaching job, bro.
Yeah, and I have a huge problem with that. I am all about protocol. GM, head coach. I don't want my head coach I want my GM having to acquiesce to a guy and be an underling to a guy. If you're the main personnel guy, I don't need a guy who has not been on the ground floor with me recruiting and seeing who's who and what's what coming to override my decision. I don't need that shit.
Yeah. No, hey, real quick, let me get these supers in, and I'm going to get to the next topic. Salute to Max, another running back. Me and Wasted have been talking about Ray Davis. You know, Ray out of Kentucky. That's a guy in the later rounds that I would love to take. You know, I mean?
He's a beast.
Oh, he's a dog. He's a dog. A guy that, you know, has played on some pretty bad teams, but if you put him behind a nice O-line, this guy can he could do it all. I'm a big fan of Ray Davis. I would not be mad if we got him in the 5th to 7th round if available. I would not be upset about that.
I'd take him in the 4th.
Oh shit! To me, that's a little reach, but I'm not mad at that. Look, if you go get your guy, you go get your guy. Salute to like a glove. Move Parham to center, draft a guard, and sign a vet. We talked about that like a glove. I think personally they're going to move Parham to center, and I think that we went and got Fluker. Fluker's still in the contract. I don't know right now if we're going to bring him back on a. I don't know. I'm just saying this is a heavy guard draft. You can go get 2 guys, and they can start for you.
Can I ask this guy? Not to cut you off, just while I have it in my head. Would you guys? A guy that balled out in the ACC, does that?
Bro, I don't care.
Is there any?
I mean, listen, the juggernauts of college football 3 years ago were from the ACC.
Yeah.
It's not like they're down there playing tiddlywinks in the ACC. Florida State was undefeated.
Who specifically are you talking about?
What I'm saying, no, I guess what I'm saying is you look at Florida State and what they did, like, is that a concern?
No, not to me.
No.
Bro, I mean, look at some of these guys. Look at Tariq Woolen, a guy that played for a very, very small school and got drafted and played phenomenally. He's dealt with some injuries in Seattle, so he's not playing up to the standards that he used, but he's a great talent. He's going to be one of the greatest corners in the league here in the next year or two. Like, there's a lot of guys that play at these small – we know this shit, Stu.
Yeah, Stu, you can't hide anymore. So if you put it out there on tape, you can't hide no more. Long gone are the days where – Bill,
I'll tell you this, a guy that I've reconnected with, Dominic Rose, perfect example.
There you have it.
Yeah.
And how many years he plays? Great running back. Played for
running back.
Years. Played for years. Was a phenomenal talent.
5'10".
There you have it.
Maybe 195, maybe 200. And yeah, no, I just.
Hey, Peyton Love, bro.
Just a question, right? Just a question.
Yeah. Salute to GA. Draft only linemen in the first 3 to 4 rounds. Run it back with PG, AP, and AOC for a year.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, that Ray Davis, 5'10", 216, that's a thick-ass motherfucker.
Yeah, facts, though. Bro, he's a bowling ball.
That was also pause. He averaged 5.7 yards per carry.
That's what I'm saying. Behind a not so good offensive line
in the SEC, and that's the biggest part of it. He's at Kentucky.
Yeah. So you have to. If we get Dodds, we get a couple of 3rd round conditional picks, right? No, and so basically, Champ Kelly would have to take another position as a general manager if he gets a job elsewhere.
His position right now that's his position right now.
Champ.
Yeah,
he was our interim GM.
Okay, GM.
But technically our GM. So if he goes and gets a job elsewhere, which he has other franchises looking at him, we get a comp pick. We get 2 comp picks, I believe, for him.
What does that mean?
A 3rd round pick for him and a 4th round pick. So I'm sorry, 2 3rd round picks. One this year, a 3rd round pick, and next year, another 3rd round pick. So if he goes and takes another general manager position, we get 2 3rd round comp picks. So basically, Stu, where were you drafted at? In the 3rd round, right?
Yep.
We get 2 Stus. 24 and 25.
That's not a bad. I mean, that's
the 2 live Stu.
Or a Kirk Morrison. He was 3rd round.
There you have, bro. I mean, shit.
The greatest linebackers to ever play for the fucking.
We can go through a long list of great 3rd rounders. Wasn't Russell Wilson a 3rd round pick?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you have it. Salute the Raider Prophet. Antonio Barack Obama Pierce. Yes, we can. He has that effect. Why should he be the head coach? Because he'll get the right QB as his first act, man. Salute the Raider Prophet. I love that fucking leather vest, man, in the default picture, man. Salute to my guy.
I like that too.
Raider Prophet, man. Salute to John also. I would love Jim as a head coach, but he has yet to prove he's a personnel guy, and giving him total control may not work out. Those are just facts. John, I have to disagree with you. He's been a great everywhere. I don't understand. The person. I mean, he hasn't been a great personnel guy. But what is it? What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Listen. Enough, bro. Like, yo, we want Antonio Pierce. Some of us do, but don't try to discredit the other guy that everybody's looking at. Like it has to be one or the other. This is not Highlander, bro. Don't try to sit up here and tell me that this guy's whole
good reference. Good reference on that.
Don't tell me that this guy's whole football life doesn't mean anything now because we like Antonio Pierce. Get the fuck out of here.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
Like everybody didn't fall in love with San Diego State. We're gonna forget about Stanford. We're going to forget about the 49ers where he goes there, was there 4 years, had him in the NFC Championship game the first year he was there, 3 years in a row, and goes to a Super Bowl and loses because they turned the lights out on him in the middle of the Beyonce concert. Don't sit up there and tell me that, bro. Get the F out of here.
And think about this.
That's why I've been quiet.
Think about what not even Big Ten, but college football this whole year fucking with the guy. Fucking with him and everything. Didn't coach for 4 fucking games.
Yeah. And then you got people saying, oh, the league's going to discipline him because they did that with another coach. Look, they did that shit with Bobby Petrino. And I'm going to tell you why they did it with Bobby Petrino. Because Bobby Petrino was trying to run away from him banging one of his students.
Yep.
And he came to the National Football League. You remember that?
I remember that.
And that's why they suspended him, because that's nasty
Harbaugh
work.
did nothing.
Yo,
Harbaugh didn't even do nothing, you mother effers. Get F out of here. Sorry, Graphk.
No, you good. Wasted with a haymaker. Salute the Q.
Love it, dude. He came in with the fucking
Hey,
with a yum.
Salute the Q. A running back I want is Braylon Allen. He's 6'2", 240. He runs a 4.4. He will only be 19 when drafted this year. He went to Wisconsin.
Any running back from Wisconsin is usually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, bro. And great O-linemen. Like Wisconsin, they usually have some great linebackers. Wisconsin always has some tough talent over there. Wisconsin.
Still, I'm telling you this, man. That Edwards from Michigan, bro. Donovan Edwards.
Yeah, he's a dog. Salute to John.
Frank speed, and he's fucking big, and he's physical. Pause. He's pretty fucking good too, man. I mean,
bought into the Pause Olympics. So Frank Gore Jr. in the later rounds is a 3rd down pick, and a lot of people have talked about Frank Gore, especially.
Hold on, where's he at?
His son?
Yeah,
bro, he's coming out this year. Like
where?
This guy balled the fuck out. He played in. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna see him.
Frank Gore played 21 fucking years. Are you shitting me? I mean,
but I believe he transferred. So he played at Southern Miss, but I believe he transferred. Let me see something. Okay, no. So he only played at Southern Miss. So there you have it. I'm gonna look at his stats, bro. I could have swore
he's a Southern Miss, bro.
Yeah, but I could have swore he transferred. I'm thinking about the wrong person.
Golden Eagles? Are they the Golden Eagles or what?
Yes. So this year he had 231 carries, 1,131 yards, 10 TDs.
He's got great pedigree. He's got
average of 4.9 yards, and mind you, he doesn't have the torn ACLs.
He's got great pedigree. I mean,
I'm cool with that, John. I'm not against that at all. And once again,
to be honest with you, number 7 for Washington is a great running back. If he doesn't get his burst of sack or whatever in the national championship game, number 7.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah. He's a beast.
This is the deep running back class. There's a lot of guys in this class, but the thing is, I always say this: bad teams draft running backs early. Unless you're a lucky team like Detroit, you go get a Jahmyr Gibbs, and next thing you know, you're balling and you're in the playoffs. But most teams that get running backs early are shit teams.
Unless they're the cherry on top, right? If you have a roster from soup to nuts, and the last thing you need is a star back, then okay, you do.
But that usually happens in the late 20s in the first round. But I'm just saying, like the Saquon Barkleys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys go early and they go to bad teams.
They took him number 2 in the draft.
Yeah. But he was that good though. He was that good, Wasted.
Yeah, it was like a Barry Sanders pick in the league. If they would have took Saquon Barkley 2 in the 90s, I wouldn't have batted an eye. Yeah. But the Giants at that point, it's like, bro, y'all needed a lot more than that. You guys were a terrible team, bro. You can't just take a running back.
Hey, Steve, bro, there's no way in hell you keep JJ for $8 million. The way Zeus has been running the football, you have Sincere McCormick, which I'm done. I understand, but he's on a practice squad. Britton Brown is coming back, right? He was on an IR this year, 7th round guy to UCLA.
Where's Abdullah at? Where's Abdullah?
He's a free agent. He's probably gone. He's up there in age.
Happy trails, Amir Abdullah.
Yeah,
You're right.
Salute to the ninja. You know what I'm saying? We love him, but like he's on his way. Doesn't he call himself the ninja or some shit?
What about 34?
He does that hurricane kick.
Right, some shit.
What about 34?
Brandon Bowe's gone. He's out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, happy trails. He's up Josh McDaniels' ass.
Yeah. But I'm not paying.
So we don't really have a running back, right? I mean, besides
we have Zeus and we have Britton Brown and we have a guy on the practice squad and Sincere McCormick. But the thing is, if you pay JJ $8 million, I'm not drafting a running back because you got Zeus. You got a guy you drafted in the 4th round 2 years ago. So at the end of the day, if you pay him that kind of money, there's no reason to draft a running back. Me personally.
Wasted. JJ $8 million?
No way.
Yep. I'm
No way. We got too many holes to fill.
Way too many. Salute the Rube. George Halani. He keeps talking about Halani will be the best running back in this draft. He might go undrafted. He will be the best running back to come out this year. I read the script. Watch the tape. Hey, Stu, look up that name real quick.
George Halani is definitely getting drafted.
Look up that name. Look up that name because I want Stu to read the stats and everything. I looked him up when Rube brought him up the other day. Bring that name up. Salute to my guy Rube. And salute to Raider for Life.
From North Dakota?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Keep AP and PG. Send off Champ for 2 threes. Trade up to sell the farm for a franchise quarterback. And we good until we talked about this yesterday on the show. And Rube, I think, was the one that brought it up. Salute to Rube. Like that is if you can get 2 threes for Champ Kelly and use those to trade up, it would be.
Forgive me, George Halani's Boise State.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's what it was because we kept saying that there was sneaky running backs out of Boise State. Yes.
5'11". All right.
But yes, I agree with you, Raider for Life. I totally agree with you, brother. If we move on from him, which I don't know really what Champ Kelly. I know in circles in the NFL, people appreciate his football mind. As fans, we don't really know what he brings to the table. But if we move on from him, if he gets another job somewhere else, those are 2 threes that you can totally move up to go get your franchise quarterback. Salute to Michael. After dark, wasted again. Raiders, baby. Yeah, man, my dog over there dying right now, man. He's going to hit me in 2 seconds. Yo, I'll tell you, going to send me a text. I got to go to sleep, yo.
Nah, I'm cool, bro.
I got to go to sleep, yo.
Yeah, that's how.
So, WI, if you think about it, we really.
Y'all better stop worrying about wasted, motherfucker. He can handle his own shit.
Hey, you know what's funny? We haven't talked about anything.
He's got the Game Boy. He's got the Game Boy fucking cup, which I love. I want one of those motherfuckers.
Facts.
Stu, I'm sending you one.
Hey, I'm gonna get these 2 supers in, and we're gonna get to these topics because I want to talk about the Princess of Darkness. You know what I'm saying? She said something. All right, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a little bit about what Gruden is. Gruden's in Vegas dealing with something, and we're gonna talk about a few other things. If you think about it, we really only need help in the trenches and a QB, OC. All these things can be solved in 1 year. We're gonna be a problem next year. I agree that the issues that we have right now, you can identify.
I'll be honest with you, though. I thought we would have been more of a problem this year, to be honest, dude.
Coaching. Josh McDaniels set us back a year. He did. Because think about it.
Kirk Cousins is so up and down, man.
I'm cool on Kirk Cousins, man. F with him. Bro, it's funny.
1 week, great. Another week.
Yo, this is the problem I have with that school of thought. And Graphk, I know you got to read the super, but that school of thought, all we need is this and this and that. Dude, let me tell you something, man. People saying that all we need is trenches and a quarterback, that's like saying all I need is 7 more inches of dick and I can be a porn star. That's a far way away, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, I don't think I need anything. I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool, man. But I'm just saying, for shits and giggles, man. Yo, that's a lot, bro. All I need.
I was gonna say I don't need 7 inches to be a porn star. I mean,
all I need is $900,000 to be a millionaire. What the F are we talking about?
Numbers to win the lottery. It's a lot.
Yeah, come on, bro.
But we've seen this though, bro. Like I understand what he's saying because last year, right, there was a lot of teams that were terrible. Look at some of these teams that snuck into the playoffs this year. In a blink of an eye,
if you draft well, if you
draft, look at the Texans.
Let me ask you guys this though: the NFL was a lot of fun this year because the parity was probably best in a long. I mean, there was no clear cut, right? Like teams, like usually, like, hey,
yeah.
It's going to be these teams.
A great team would beat a team they're supposed to beat and then lose to another team they're supposed to beat the next week. It was a weird.
That makes it fun. That makes it fun.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, and it's crazy, bro, because, circling all the way back to the beginning of the show, right? When you talk about the parity, it just baffles me that people say that Russell Wilson is this bum. This year, he beat the Chiefs. He beat the Buffalo Bills. He beat the Browns. He beat some really good teams this year. And I'm like, dude, what the F are y'all talking about here?
No,
you're right.
You're right. But, a lot of people are going to go off of the Nathaniel Hackett, Russell Wilson of last year. It was a bad offense. It was terrible. And he started to pick it up under Sean Payton. But I agree. But at the end of the day, we can all agree that Russell Wilson's not the same Russell Wilson.
But also, though, you know what, though? Peyton, I don't fuck.
I know that, bro. We don't fuck with Peyton.
I think Sean Payton is one of the guys he's one of the biggest frauds in the National Football League. He's a fraud.
Thank you.
Hey, real quick, let me read these 3 supers, and we're going to get to the topics. I know we're already an hour in. I'm not going to keep wasting up all night. I don't want to have them. I know we got to go to work. But looking forward to that Lewis Murphy interview. Still remember his rookie season, full of big plays. Thanks for the work. Appreciate you, my brother. Yes, we talked to Lou. At some point next week, we're going to get him on the show. We already got everything lined up. Salute to my guy, Lou. Definitely will be on. Salute to Marcus. Jim coached at the University of San Diego. Career starter for both him and Mike Brown of the Kings. Salute to Marcus. And he turned my Kings around in what? Marcus? 1 year. 1 year. Everybody saying 7 inches of dick in the comment section. Wasted fucked up the show. Salute to John. Wasted, you need to get off my line. He did not build the roster in San Francisco. He was the GM/head coach. Once again, I'm not arguing his coaching skills, but there's no proof he can build.
Whoa.
Hold on. Real quick. Salute to John. We appreciate you on the $20 donation, my brother. And we value your opinion, as always, but it's time to cook. Go ahead, Wasted. And I'm going to be right back.
John, I never said that I want Jim Harbaugh to come here and build his roster. When Jim Harbaugh went to San Francisco, people were saying to me, and people were saying to me coming to the Raiders, it's going to be a total rebuild. He's going to tear the whole thing down. And what I'm telling you is, when he went to San Francisco the other day on the morning show, I read to you how many changes he made to that roster. Alex Smith, he didn't change that. He didn't change Frank Gore. He changed Norrin Morris because he was 34 years old. He got a younger fullback, right? He changed 2 linemen, and that's pretty much it. He kept Michael Crabtree. He kept Josh Morgan. He kept Vernon Davis. The roster was there. Then on the defensive side of the ball, he elevated Navarro Bowman up. That was smart of him. He changed their nose guard, and that was he probably changed on the offensive defensive side of the ball, starters-wise, probably changed 4 or 5 players. I'm not looking for Jim Harbaugh to come here to be some big personnel guy. I'm looking for him to be a damn good head coach, Chef. And Chef, I feel like if he has to come here and be de facto GM and coach, then I don't want Jim Harbaugh at all. I don't want that. I am into coaches coaching, players playing, GMs GMing, owners owning, and fans fanning.
Yeah, my bad. I had to make sure that I had more than 7 inches of dick. Salute to Rube.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, still got more than that. Let's go.
I'm gonna throw this out there. When you talk about a running back, and again, what do I know? What conference do I know?
The Big Ten.
Yes.
What school do I know?
Purdue,
and Michigan and Penn State.
There's a guy, Tyrone Tracy Jr., who came from Iowa, 6'1", 210 pounds. Guy's a fucking stud, guys. He could be a guy we could pick up in even free agency, to be honest with you. Okay. Really, really, really good. A guy who can return kicks, punts. And again, his size and his speed and his athleticism, from what I saw, again, I guess the whole point of me saying this is running backs. We can get running backs. You know what I mean? Like we can.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
reason to pay $8 million. Yeah.
When you could potentially pick up two positions with that money, like it makes no goddamn sense. Salute to Rube. I think if we start the season over where AP is the coach, we are a playoff team with a young top 10 defense. Couple pieces away from a Super Bowl? No. but we are very close to being a feared team in the league. Salute to Rube. I like that.
Brandon Vandal unceremoniously blocked Brandon Vandal. Unceremoniously blocked Brandon Vandal. What the
hold on. This year, though,
nasty work.
There's no reason that we couldn't win a Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I mean, we've beaten some of the best fucking teams.
There you go.
Why couldn't we fucking be a Super Bowl fucking team?
Yeah, I mean, bro, the Packers, we beat them. They're a playoff team. The Texans, they were one of the worst teams in the league last year. They're in the playoffs right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, like, we've seen this before. The year the Niners, the last time they went to the
Super Bowl. We should have beat the Miami Dolphins too.
There you have it. But the year before the Niners went to the Super Bowl, the last time, they were like the second worst team in the league. The next year, boom, they're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, look, the 49ers went 8 years.
We're not far away, guys. We're not far. I'm telling you, we're not fucking far away. We're not.
No.
Wait, what do you think? You think we are? I mean, what?
No, I know we're not far away, bro. Yeah. The thing about it is that, it's for as close as we are, man, we're just that far away because we have so many things that are up in the air that really shouldn't still be an issue at this point.
Yeah.
We like, the culture has been kind of established, but at this point, it's like, damn, the fact that we don't know who the head coach and the GM is everything. Because we don't know the approach that they're going to take.
I've got to think that's going to be resolved pretty quick, though.
It needs to be, man.
Yeah, it definitely will.
In the next couple of weeks, I'm thinking, right? I mean,
it should be in the next few days, brother.
Yeah,
a few days. No, you're right.
Hey, Stu, let's switch the topic real quick because I wanted to ask you this. Okay, there's a former Raiders coach, right? Actually, the guy that was there when Derek Carr was drafted, right? He coaches for the New Orleans Saints now. He's actually Derek Carr's coach now, Dennis Allen, right? There's a lot of
I thought you were going to say Ron Curry.
No, Dennis Allen. But there's a lot of madness in New Orleans with their fan base, with some of their players. People are ready to move on from Dennis Allen. People know he's more of a defensive-minded guy. That offense struggled all year long.
And that's their head coach? He's their head coach?
Yes. But there's rumors now that he's going to be back with the New Orleans Saints, okay? Amy Trask, the Princess of Darkness. You are very familiar with her. She's a good friend of yours. I've spoken to her a few times. Good, very good person. She spoke of this. I wanted to bring this up to you because I know you're very familiar with the ins and outs of the franchise, especially in Oakland. And that's when Amy Trask was locked in, right? So they asked her about, Dennis Allen, being promoted and ended up being the head coach of the Raiders, right?
When you say they, what interview was who was asking her?
So football, What the Football Podcast by Susie,
okay.
Right? They asked her, mind you, Trask works 26 years under Al Davis, okay, with the Raiders. She was that
started off as a fucking intern.
Yes, that was his right hand.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
No, absolutely, it was his right hand. Yes.
So we all know that he was a 3-year stint as a head coach with us. She wasn't a fan of the Saints promoting Allen to head coach in 2020. She also criticized Allen's decision to bring ex-Raiders coach John Gruden to training camp last summer. Okay,
really?
Okay. So now, because now there's rumors about him potentially going down there being the OC and all kind of other shit.
John Gruden?
Yes, but it's not going to happen.
We might be able to talk to John, I think, maybe.
Yeah, maybe here in a second.
All right.
That becoming a trend. Okay, so she said Trask characterized him as dismissive, derisive presence after Allen introduced himself to the organization in an early staff meeting. Trask said employees lined up at her door with complaints. That became a trend. Allen's leadership style continued to rub people the wrong way, being described as uninspiring at best and rude at worst. As Trask reflected, Allen wasn't someone even the Raiders' veteran players were willing to embrace. It appeared to me, Trask said, and I'm not putting words in a player's mouth, but players would do the minimum for him. Trask said, contrasting Allen with coaches and players that would run through a wall for. Nobody's running through a wall for him. So I have 2 questions with this, okay? 2-part question. Have you ever been on a team with the Raiders, with the head coach, that players just kind of said, whatever, we don't give a fuck?
So when you say don't give a fuck, just we don't Well, yes. Yeah. No, yes. Yes.
Like a coach that you guys were like, I don't give a shit about him. I don't.
When you say coach, you mean head coach.
Head coach, not an OC,
Yeah.
not a coordinator, none of that.
06, Art Shell. Absolutely.
So the second stint.
Oh, Art Shell, the second act.
Yes, the second stint with Art Shell.
And then 07, Lane Kiffin. Absolutely.
Okay, so in 06, Art Shell, the Princess of Darkness, was there, right? Amy Trask.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you, your time being in Oakland with her, did you have any conversations with her specifically about the head coach, whether it was him or Lane Kiffin the following year?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you, how involved was she when you were in Oakland?
Oh, she was, again, when I was in Oakland, Al Davis was alive. He was there. He was.
Yeah.
Amy Trask. It was Al Davis, Amy Trask. I mean,
so the talk, I know, but I'm just saying for those who are not really familiar, the talk is true. Like Amy was powerful, a powerful figure within the Raiders organization.
She was very powerful and she was very fair.
Yes, that's what I've always heard about her.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard anything about Dennis Allen in his time in Oakland or anything else about Dennis Allen?
I have not.
Okay. I wanted to read that.
I heard something that, breaking news. I heard he's a fucking terrible coach. Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard.
Well, John, you've dealt with Amy. John, you've dealt with Amy Trask. What do you think of Amy?
Hey, man, listen, Amy was a hell of a woman, man. She fit right in, man. They call her the Princess of Darkness for a reason, man.
She's only about this big, too. I mean,
man. Let me tell you something, man. That guy wasted. They called him the Prince of Darkness, man, when he pulls his pants down.
Yeah, he was saying something about 7 inches to victory.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you something, man.
Oh, this is a shit show.
No, I'm just letting you know, man. So there's a lot more for you to find, man, if you're looking. But hey, man, I want to get in this Dennis Allen thing, man. I'll be real with you, man. When I went there, I went and helped them with the passing game. A lot of good that did them. But I measured the desk of Dennis Allen. I measured the office. I looked at the way the feng shui of the office, because I'm going to be real with you, man. If they bring me down there, I'm going to be the head coach, man. That's just the long and the short of it, man.
That's facts, though. That's facts.
No, you're right. No, yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't? Hey, why would you waste your time, John?
Why would I, man? Listen, man, I got a court case going on, man, of mythic proportions, man. I just want to, tap in about that, man. I just want to tell you guys something, man. They've been saying all of these things about your man, Coach.
Did you say meth?
No, Stu, man. Listen, man. What do I look like to you, Walter White or something, man? I think I'm Breaking Bad.
Speaking, I'm happy that we have you on screen because you're on the thumbnail, right?
Yes, sir.
So right now you are actually in Las Vegas, in a Supreme Court lawsuit with the NFL. Okay, NFL attorney blasts John Gruden's case in Nevada Supreme Court. I want to read a few tidbits from this, okay, real quick, and I want your opinion. All right, there's no meat on the bones to Gruden's factual claim that 2020.
Pause.
Goodell orchestrated a leak of insensitive emails Gruden wrote as an ESPN employee in 2011. She also said the allegations are threadbare. He did. He blamed Gruden for writing racist, homophobic, and misogynistic comments too vile to read in open court, and that probably circulated what he wrote on his own. Then the lawyer then turned to the role of arbitration and Gruden's awareness of it. As explained by Sportico earlier Wednesday, Gruden's employment contract contained language that stated he agreed to the league constitution and its provisions, which includes Goodell possessing exclusive jurisdiction to arbitrate any dispute involving a team employee that Goodell regards as detrimental to the league. Gruden, and the lawyer affirmed he understood the Raiders' contract's terms by signing it, He also stressed Gruden was the very definition of a sophisticated party. To this contract, given his familiarity with the NFL, Gruden landed his first job with an NFL team in 1990 that he represented by a seasoned agent. Now, I'm going to ask you this, okay? You're going through a major dispute right now with the NFL, okay, Gru?
Yeah, man.
A lot of this shit is big words. If Wasted was here, he could probably break this shit down a little bit better.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a thread beat, man. But the only thing I heard was meat and bone, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I got both.
That's why we like you, John.
That's why we like you, John.
Hey, man. Hey, let me tell you something. That's why that prosecutor likes me too. You know?
Yo, real quick. I want to do this. I'm gonna read.
All right, let's be serious, man. Be serious. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come
You
on.
know what? No, I can't do this right now, bro.
Wait, come on, man. Come on.
All right, let me.
Come on, Graphk.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hold on.
Graphk, come on, Graphk.
Come on. We need better fucking execution, Graphk. Let's go.
Gruden,
Better execution.
what is going on in this court case right now?
It's a whole lot of malarkey, man. It's a whole lot of poppycock. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I said cock again, too. It's crazy. This show's going off the rails. Let me tell you something, man. What they're trying to do is they're trying to cover up the fact that I'm not the only racist in the room here, man. A whole lot of racism to go around. Why does it got to land in the lap of John Gruden, man?
Yeah, John, though, you just admitted you're a racist?
I mean, did you read those fucking emails, man?
Yo, I'm fucking done, bro. I'm done. Hey. yo. Yo, Gru, go get wasted, bro.
Yeah, hey, John. Yeah, John, thank you. No, hey, guys. Let me ask you this: what question do you want me to ask Amy? What would be a good question to ask
Oh
her?
my God, I don't even know anymore. I did it first.
It was hilarious. Hey, real quick, chat. Stu is about to text Amy Trask, the Princess of Darkness. What would you like to ask her?
She'll answer this question. Trust me, she'll answer this
Oh,
question.
yeah, I know how tight you are with her. What would you guys?
Pause.
That's a woman, bro. We don't
Yeah,
have to
but
do that.
you know,
Yo, man, I think you're going a little OD with the pause. Still,
No, because I know
I got to sit you down with Killer Cam and
I know why Stu is doing it.
Killer Cam now, Killer Cam now,
Because we pause Stu with everything. So I get it.
I know shit. I'm over pausing you guys because you guys.
Yeah, I get it. But wait, I'm gonna ask you.
Don't make me do it.
In the chat, everybody's right. Hey, real quick, Wasted.
No,
How do you really feel?
Seriously, what should I ask?
I'm waiting right now. We're gonna get some comments right now. I promise you. Whatever you guys want to ask Amy Trask, put it in the comment section. Stu's gonna text it to her right now. We're gonna get a response. Wasted. How do you feel about what's going on with Gru right now? There's a lot of weird shit going on with that whole situation. I mean,
bro, I feel like the league kind of put their foot in their mouth. They're trying to make him wear the follies of everything that happened, and the problem is that, you know, when you try to just go through all those thousands of pages and kind of circle in on what John Gruden was talking about, I think it's wrong for him to be the only one to be punished, because I'm sure he wasn't having those conversations by himself. Right. So if you really want to get into it, you're probably going to see there are a lot of prominent league figures that said it probably a whole lot worse. Yeah. And what they need to do is they need to tuck their tail between their legs and say, hey, John, we're sorry. Take this money and get the hell out of our face. Because if they really start peeling that onion, you might look at the National Football League a lot
differently. A lot different.
Yeah, be careful what you dig around and try to find, man. Right?
Yeah, man, they should have let them sleeping dogs lie, brother.
Everybody has the same question. Text Amy and say, Amy, if it was up to you, who is the next head coach?
All right.
She's gonna say
actually add GM to the mix. Just say, who would you hire as the 1-2 punch?
And also ask Amy, would she come on the Graphk Raider and Wasted Talent show as well, so she can be interviewed by your two buddies, because we would love to interview her.
Oh, and no, but we want to have her on with Stu too, because Stu would have fun. Because
of course. I'm just saying.
No, I get that, but we can't do that interview without Stu. Like that would be fun because they have you know what I mean, Wasted. I'm just saying that would be hilarious though, because I know they know each other very closely. That would be fun.
Pause.
Can't even have fun now without pausing, man. This shit is insane. You know what? But you know what, Wasted? We owe Stu a lot of this. We
owe Stu everything, man. Stu's the fucking man.
We definitely paused him a lot.
Don't fucking blow smoke up my ass, all right? I don't need all that bullshit, man. Come on.
Yeah, stop lying, man.
Yeah. Fuck. Don't
when
pay.
I say what you owe, I owe you this pause board, motherfucker.
Hey. I think I can still do it, bro.
Stop. Salute to Deezy. There's nothing more dangerous than a person with nothing to lose. Gruden has the position of power. I would love the case to go to discovery. Now, Deezy, the NFL don't want that to happen. If that happens, shit can get spooky in a quick second. And I'm talking about every owner in the NFL may get exploited at that point. That's
surprise, we're racist.
All of us. Oh, yeah.
They don't want that.
Facts. Finally, Stu knows what they do. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Mo.
What happened?
Wasted. Baker can cook better than Russ. You know it.
He probably can't, bro. We had no problem with them bringing Baker in on the cheap. I just want somebody.
Baker Mayfield?
Bro,
Look,
I don't give a damn. I just want somebody who started in the NFL just in case he drafted it.
Baker had a good year in Tampa Bay. But
his whole shit when he was, I can't do it, man.
The problem with Baker is, right, statistically it looked okay.
He's a wannabe.
But he had no run game. If he had a run game, it may have looked differently out there in Tampa Bay.
He's a dork.
He had no run game. But he led them to another. They won the division. They're in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So Baker did his thing this year. He definitely
better than Derek Carr.
Well, yeah, he definitely outplayed his contract.
I thought he was in Carolina.
Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah.
They won the division.
Yeah, but that NFC South is one of the worst fucking. I mean,
nasty. But I don't want Baker Mayfield. I think that
are you doing the fucking?
Ooh.
Isn't that
It's Dr. Evil.
Let me see.
$1 million.
Forget AB. Wait, let's see what. Yo, where's our brother Shadow Fox at?
Shadow Fox Rabbit. Oh my God! Somebody call Shadow Fox,
bro. Somebody summon Shadow Fox, bro. Like,
where the hell is Shadow Fox when
Shadow
you need
Fox is in the shadow realm. Like somebody summon him. Somebody.
Bro, I need Shadow Fox to make sense of all of this.
Yo, yeah, that's right, Gerald. Facts. Tampa Bay has structured coaching. They definitely had a good coaching staff down. They had no run game. Their defense definitely played pretty well this season. And like I said before, Baker outperformed what he was supposed to do. But at the end of the day, let's not act as though Baker had a great year by any stretch. You know what's funny is on Bleacher Report, sometimes when I look at the scores, I go to teams' community tabs and I go look at what the fans are saying. And we need a new quarterback. You know, once we upgrade from Baker, we're on our way. Every team says this shit.
I want to ask you this. Think about this. The 32 teams in the NFL, what fan base is not saying they want a new quarterback?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City, okay. Buffalo, sometimes Buffalo, Cincinnati, Philadelphia. But Philadelphia now, I hear a lot of crazy shit out there because they're struggling this year. The Texans now, they got CJ Stroud.
Chargers.
Oh yeah, they like Sherbert. The people
you can put them in there, but realistically,
wait a minute. The Chargers got like 11 fans. So
what about Arizona Cardinals? Is Kyler Murray done?
Oh, there's a lot of mixed signals, but he'll be there. The report is they're keeping him. Let's just say this: 10 teams tops. 10 teams tops.
I will say this: when I ask coaches about
Baltimore too, Lamar Jackson,
some of the best quarterbacks,
Kyler
Murray, they said Kyler Murray is a motherfucker, dude.
In terms of
I like Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is excellent.
They said he is a motherfucker, dude.
In terms of talent,
like, yeah, he's really.
Now let me tell you something that you may not know about him, Stu. So where I live in Frisco, Texas, he grew up down the street. Okay.
Is he a Texas guy?
Yeah. Prosper.
They say that he is the greatest high school quarterback.
Never lost a game.
They said he is the greatest high school prospect to come out of Texas ever. And I'm talking about Earl Campbell, all of that.
That's tough.
That's pretty high praise. They
coming out of Texas.
They said he is the greatest high school prospect to come out of Texas ever.
Let me ask you this: should he have played for the A's?
No.
Yes,
I thought so too.
I mean, if he got drafted by the Yankees, like Drew Henson, he played for the Yankees.
Now
they offered him like 220. Like they offered him a ridiculous contract.
Crazy.
Right?
Now, if he was a Raider and the A's going to Vegas and he can do the Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders type thing, it may make sense. But it is what, like, I don't like Murray because of how he did my A's, but I get it. I understand it is what it is, a business.
He did fuck them out of a first round or like
yes, yeah, and that definitely fucked us up because the A's, we don't spend a lot of money in free agency. We don't have it, and we depend a lot on our farm system and drafting. You know what I mean? So that definitely hampered us. But at the end of the day, man, he's a good quarterback. He's young. He's small, though. You know what I'm saying? But like somebody said in the chat, you go get him a wide receiver. You go get him a Marvin Harrison Jr. to pair up with. Hollywood's a free agent. So, but you go get him another wide receiver and get him a nice tight end. Well, I think they drafted one, right? They drafted one in the who they get this last draft? I forgot because I got to look it up. But
can I ask you guys this? Have you ever heard of this thing about RG3 being with sexual like?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
All right.
I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Trey McBride. Yes, AJ. Thank you. My guy out of Colorado. They got a young tight end. They need a couple receivers. Kyler's going to be okay, but they got to build that O-line up too. You know what I'm saying? But Kyler's going to stick around out there. They paid him a lot of money, Stu. They paid him a lot of money. So I don't think he's going anywhere. But to hear that, like
I do know this though, he does have like social anxiety issues, right? Like he doesn't trust a lot of people or whatever. But when I asked someone,
that's why he's a gamer. That's why he's a gamer.
When I asked about, when I asked Chuck Pagano and I asked like Rob Ryan, they said Kyler Murray is a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, he's a dog. I mean, bro, to be that small and to do what he does.
And that's what I thought. I said him coming out, he's too small.
Yeah.
Bro, it's funny with Stu. When you say that, it's this old guy I used to work with back in the day. Everything was a motherfucker. He'd be like, oh, and I got to go down in the basement. It's a motherfucker.
It's my favorite word. If I were to tell you, hey, that dude's a motherfucker.
This old guy Duke. He is old. This old guy Duke. He would say, he said, hey, that coffee's a motherfucker. Everything was a motherfucker, man.
Yo, hey, Stu, I want to ask you this first. This is the last topic of the show. We're about
7.5.
Oh my God, y'all motherfuckers in this dick talk shit. All right, look. Raider rumors. Giants.
We gonna pass it to you, Graph.
Giant. Oh no, look, man, we're not gonna do that shit, bro. Giants see Antonio Pierce is the top DC target to replace Wink Martindale. So we all know that AP has a head coaching interview with the Tennessee Titans. We don't know if it's for real.
So a homeboy got fired.
Yes, and that's that. And apparently now he's an option.
He's an asshole piece of shit. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Oh shit. Well, look, I'm gonna take Stu's word for it. You talking about Mike Vrabel, right?
Yes. Fuck him. Yep.
Okay. Now, may I ask you the reasoning behind
that? So it might be kind of superficial, but again, when we played New England in 2005 on it was the first game of the season or whatever, right?
This is when he was a player.
What's that?
This is when he was a player.
Yeah. And it's safe punt, right? And safe punt, I was the PP, which is the personal protector, and defense stays out there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like Shane punted it, and it was a fair catch, and I'm just kind of running down, and he comes up and tries to fucking just blast me, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, fuck you, Stu, you motherfucking piece of shit, motherfucker. And I'm like, what? Why? All right, Vrabel. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are you doing, man? Yeah. So after that, I said, fuck you, man.
So fuck Mike Vrabel, you blockhead bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
hey,
don't want him here anyway. Fuck him.
there's a record label with staff. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna ask
as
you.
a Stu, man, fuck Mike Vrabel.
And no, but here's the thing though. Reverse it to 04 when we went to Indianapolis, and I'm a rookie on the wing, and it's safe punt, and I got fucking Dwight Freeney out there. I'm going, man, just take this play off, bro. Just please take this fucking play off, right? And I'm sitting there worried about Dwight Freeney, and all I hear is Stu, and I'm like, and it's fucking Cato June. He's like, yo, Big Ten, baby. Yeah, Stu. Hey, represent, buddy. And I'm like, thanks, Cato. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Cato June and a guy like Mike Vrabel. He's Mike Vrabel and those Ohio State guys sometimes are fucking dickheads.
But where the fuck did that stem
Actually,
from?
no. Let me not even say Ohio State. Let me say just New England at that point. Fuck those dudes.
But what did that stem from?
I have no idea.
I mean, you didn't not.
I'm just like this guy, just kind of all of a sudden, I'm like, look at this dude, and he's he's bigger than I am. He's a big son of a bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck,
So,
Mike?
He's like, him, Teddy Bruschi.
Brewski's a bitch. Fucking Izzo, Harrison.
Northern California.
Tim Johnson.
Remember Harrison?
Yeah, Rodney Harrison, Tim Johnson.
Harrison. Even, hey, I'm gonna say this. Even John Lynch, bro. Even John Lynch.
John Lynch is a bitch too. F him.
Well, I mean, he worked for the
white. Here's the deal. And before every game when I played in the NFL, if there was a white receiver or a white DB,
hey, very far in between, my brother. Hey.
Yo, you know what it is? It's like when they had that
after every game. No,
wasted.
After every game, when we played Denver, or we played Tampa, and John Lynch was there, I would sit there and wait, and he would see me and just walk away.
Lynch?
Yeah.
Oh, you did say that before. You did say that.
Only dude to ever do that shit. I'm like,
he played for the Broncos also. Fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that he was on Tampa Bay. Look, Stu, maybe because he knew that in his heart of hearts that they could have taken you and put you in that Tampa Bay defense, and you probably would have done a lot better than him. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You have more God-given ability than he did.
John Lynch is lucky. Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks,
a lot.
Corey Ivy,
Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
The other safety, Dwight Smith.
Damn.
Who else was out there?
Booger McFarland.
Booger
was on that team?
Yeah, Booger McFarland. Yeah, he did.
And again, I'm not a big Pac-12 guy. You know what I'm saying? And John's from Stanford.
Yeah.
He was more, but again, I tried to pay my respect. I did. I'm like, and he just every time just turned it around. I'm like,
and Derek Brooks, man. To be honest with you, the way that when they run that Tampa 2, all of the responsibilities having a linebacker that can cover the way Derek Brooks could, he took a lot of pressure off of the safety.
He was like a 255-pound safety. Really?
Yeah, essentially he was. He was a better cover guy than John Lynch was. John Lynch was really the hammer. He was a box safety at best. Look, I don't want to shit talk John Lynch.
I know. We don't have to. No, we don't have to. I'm not even sure why we started getting on that. But anyways, yeah. So,
but F him. If Stu doesn't like him, F him. F him.
But I want to ask you guys' opinion on this. Like, the Giants already stole our offensive line coach in Carmen Bracillo, right? You know, we already know the history.
That's what it was. We're talking about Mike Vrabel. Yeah, fuck him.
But we already know the history with Antonio Pierce and the Giants. He won a Super Bowl over there. He had a phenomenal career with the New York Giants. Do you think that this is a realistic situation here where if we don't hurry up and sign AP, that he can go, even if the Tennessee Titans don't hire him as a head coach? He could be on the Giants.
Absolutely, bro.
Well,
I do. I didn't mean to cut you guys off, but
I would think this. I would think that he's one of the hottest coaches in the NFL at this point, right?
Yeah, he's an instant culture changer. There are some people that are just looking to feel like, bro, you ever have a time in your life, not to get a little deep. Hey guys, I know it's a little late. Everybody in the chat, gather around the fire.
It's 11:30. It's not that late.
Yeah, well, we're old, Stu.
All right. Well, okay.
Put that in
you're
your
right.
pipe and smoke
No,
it.
you're right. You're right.
Gather around the fire with old man Wasted and old man Stew. Come
Story
on.
time.
Come on, story time, guys. Have you ever had a time in your life when you just felt numb and you just needed to feel something, right? You need to feel something. There are a lot of organizations out there that they need to feel, so they need to believe. Antonio Pierce makes you believe. Antonio Pierce coming into your locker room is like putting on the music for the Ultimate Warrior. Do you remember when that music?
How many Ultimate Warriors were there? There were
no one.
There's one. Okay.
And I'm telling you, if Antonio Pierce interviews and you have a team that's like, this is our guy, they are not letting him leave their building. Yeah. And the thing is, he can't leave and say, let me think about it. There's only 32 head coaching jobs in the league. And how many are available as of right now? Let me look right now.
Good point.
Let me ask you guys this. There's a perfect job. The perfect job is the Raiders for AP. But there's one specific place.
No, here's the deal though. Who the fuck as a wanting to head coach, why would you not want the Raiders job?
Oh, no, definitely. No, I agree with you. But there's one job that I think the AP would fit, and it'd be Atlanta. A lot of young talent, a lot of young guys. He would be the guy to group those guys around. Atlanta's a tough city to be able to focus in because of the strip clubs and all that other shit.
Hey, man. Hey, He's been exposing motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I'm about to explain Graphk. You cut that Atlanta shit out.
Atlanta,
I love it.
Bro, I'm just saying. Atlanta's a lot of young talent. Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts. There's a lot of guys out there. Drake London. That is a team. Come on, bro.
Graphk.
Hey, man. Hey.
Pat Williams is upset at you right now.
Stop
with that.
Cat reminds me a lot of me, though, man. Like, I expose motherfuckers.
See, wait, that is what Stu does.
That is what
exposes a motherfucker.
And it's not even all you're doing is just telling facts. That's it.
Yeah.
And all I am doing is telling facts.
Yeah.
I see everybody wants to be a thug.
Big Pop.
What is you? I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Atlanta has a top 10 pick. They're gonna get a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're gonna get one.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, so
this is what needs to happen. We need to see this walking through the doors in the next few days. I don't give a F because I'm going to be real with you, bro. I think that the Spanos family is going to give Jim Harbaugh everything he wants. They're going to give him.
Hold on. Who?
The Chargers.
The Spanos family, the Chargers. They're going to give Jim Harbaugh more money than Gruden got. They're going to give him more control if that's even possible. They're going to give him everything. That's too rich for my blood. For me, it's too rich. I don't want a de facto guy who's running the organization for Mark Davis without the fucking name. I don't want that. I want a coach to coach.
I don't give a fuck what Mark pays, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I'm not talking about the money because it's not my money.
Affect our salary cap. I don't give a fuck about none of that,
bro. I don't care about the money because it ain't mine. I've been saying it. What I'm talking about is that if they do that, they're gonna give him money and the power. All of those things are tied into. If you got a guy that's bad, if you pay him more, that's how it affects us. The more you pay him, the less reticent they are to fire him if he's a fucking bum. That's the thing. I just wanted to go back to, if the coach is no good, you give him a year or two, maybe 3, and you get rid of his ass. I don't want us paying a guy $180 million to coach the team, and we got to sit there and just hope it gets better. And then he's the GM too, and he's this and he's that, and he's the Kraft Food Services motherfucker.
You don't think that Ed Dodds would not be able to call any type of shots in Vegas if Harbaugh's the head coach?
Bro, I'm not saying in Vegas, but what I'm saying is that, if you have that opportunity and then you have the Spanos family who just got done firing a guy who he shouldn't even run a Madden franchise. Fucking Brandon Staley was terrible. And so what they're going to do is they're going to give him everything. Everything. I don't want that anymore, bro. That was the problem with Gruden. Gruden could have worked if he had somebody to tell him to shut the fuck up the way I used to do.
Now, let me tell you something. What if I said this isn't the year for the Chargers to go all out and get a Jim Harbaugh? because of the salary cap problems, because of the aging veterans that they have to get rid of. This is not the year for Harbaugh to commit to the Chargers. Khalil Mack, that contract's probably going to be off the books. Derwin James is hurt year in and year out. Keenan Allen is hurt year in and year out. Quentin Johnson, the young guy they just brought in, did not
What's
perform.
Herbert's contract? What
is it?
What's Herbert's contract? Cat Williams. I know
No. This is what I think of what Graphk just said. They want him to come in and clean the mess up. That's what they want. They're looking for somebody to come and clean the mess up.
You think that Harbaugh will want to go in there and clean that mess up?
Why not?
Why not? Why would he go to Vegas with it? There's nowhere near the mess.
I think for me, I would feel like he'd want a challenge at least, right? Like, I mean,
no, he wants the green. He wants the dirty green.
We're gonna make more in Vegas,
brother. If they give him $160 or $70 million and total autonomy, no.
We can give him 100. He'll make the same amount in Vegas.
Graphk. It is not the same. 170 million is not the same as 100 million in Vegas. And real rap, bro, the autonomy.
My thing. You want to get back to your game checks, Stu?
I would say. I mean, taxes go. It's not that expensive, but there are ancillary things that when you're in Vegas, rather than in LA. Well, I guess I don't know. Look, the fuck do I know, guys? I'm some fucking asshole in the basement.
Look, that's. I know California.
Why the fuck do you guys ask me any questions?
Listen, this is my thing, bro.
I'm an asshole in the basement like Cat Williams.
You know what? You know what? See,
just expose the motherfuckers.
We want to do the meme thing. We want to do the meme thing, Graphk. You want to do it? Huh? Listen. Yo,
you fat bitch.
Yeah. He was like, you fat bastard. He's like, you fat bitch.
Fat bitch.
Yeah. Yo, but no, on the real, Graphk. It's
salute
not
Rudy, my guy. He said Hotep and Bill too. So salute to my guy Rudy, man.
So Herbert, wait, hold on. Herbert is 5 years, 200. What year is he right now? And he's got to be close to that, right?
Now they paid Sherbert already. They paid him an ungodly amount of money. So they
made him the highest paid quarterback at the time.
Extended, so they extend. Yeah. Okay, so he's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he's there. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Salute to Raider Prophet. A great motivational speaker once said, "You can gain anything in life by telling the right person exactly what they want to hear." What does AP need to say to MD?
Hire me, bitch.
Come on, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean.
No, it's way too late. I've turned into a gremlin right now. It's almost after midnight, and I'm devolved.
Yeah, but you only turn into a gremlin if you get wet. I know you like to get wet.
I know you like to get wet, though.
I know you like to get wet, though.
Is that you getting butt naked?
I know you like to get wet, though.
Because a couple days ago, you had your Denzel Washington look going on, bro.
Yeah. Stu said, yo. He said, you smoking Sherman Hemsley.
Sherman Hemsley. Yo, hey, Raider Private, let me say this. There's nothing you can say. You got to lead by action. In the NFL, you got to show and prove, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really. If anything, if I'm AP, I'm saying, let me continue to build upon what I started. That's it. Allow me the opportunity to keep building on what I got going on out here. At the end of the day, don't know I'm the best guy for the job in this. Allow me the opportunity to continue to build on what I did this season.
Give me an off season. Give me an off season.
It's a very easy sell. Like, hey, Mark, you saw what I did with very little time.
Yep.
Imagine what this will look like if you give me the proper autonomy and the proper time to really build this roster.
Hey, Wasted, give me a sandwich, man. Give me a sandwich.
Fuck you talking about, man? To put it on somebody's back.
Give me a sandwich, man.
Yep.
He said, oh, that's Sherman Helmsley, huh? Give me a sandwich, man. Remember Dave Chappelle? Remember Dave Chappelle?
I thought you was actually asking me for that.
Remember Dave Chappelle?
Wait. When you say
oh yeah. But you talking about fucking Wayne Brady and shit. He said, man, give me a sandwich. Let me get to buy you a sandwich.
Give me a sandwich.
I thought you was actually asking me for a sandwich, bro.
No, give me a sandwich, bro. Give me a sandwich.
Fuck up our friendship, bro.
Hey, wait. Does Wayne Brady have to slap a bitch?
No.
There you go.
There you go. You're stupid. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, real quick, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Hey, Stu. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, that was in Sacramento.
Yo, he looks thrilled to be next to you too.
See that, but that's the fucked up part though. Is he asked me, dude? He called me. What was the character in Training Day?
Jake
Hoy or Jake. Whatever the fuck. He goes, hey Jake, and I'm like, this mother Jake, and it was Denzel. He's like, hey, come here. He called me over and was chopping it up, and I said, can I get a picture? I took the picture that I was showing people, and I looked. They're like, I'm like, this motherfucker just fucking trolled me.
And people don't realize that Denzel's son was the running back on that Sacramento
for 2 years. Yeah.
Mountain Lions team.
I think did he play at Southern? I think he played at Southern in college.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, somebody said Wayne Brady's. What the fuck is a pansexual? Somebody who likes to have sex with cookware?
Yes. No, I think.
Hey, I fucked a few pans in my life. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a pansexual? What is that?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm way too old to know what that is.
I think Peter Pan.
Somebody has sex with peanut butter? What the fuck is that? Somebody puts their penis in a jar of peanut butter?
Put the peanut butter in a Fifi.
Oh, no! Wait, is it Buffalo Bill?
Wait, what's a Fifi?
Peanut butter on the skin.
They put the Peter Pan butter in the Fifi. No, nasty work.
Oh my god, yo.
Stu,
what's a Fifi?
You haven't been in
what
jail long
Fifi
enough.
is, bro?
Nuh-uh. I don't know. What's a Fifi?
That for you.
We'll talk about it offline.
We'll talk off air. We'll talk about
we won't get actually just demonetized for ads and shit.
Listen,
hey, no, it's been a good show.
I think you might as well put another log in the fire.
This
Definitely yellow.
Hey, it's still
a Yule log, a sock.
Hey, listen. Just think Jim from American Pie.
Just put a bunch of lotion in there, or
that's gross, man. That's gross. That's gross. That's
nasty.
Gross. Actually, people say I look like the dude from fucking American Pie sometimes.
They say like Jason Biggs
because of his nose. Because I got a big nose.
It's like an athletic ass Jason Biggs, yo.
Salute to the 900 people in it.
Adam Sandler too. Adam Sandler's another one.
Listen to us talk about Fifis and shit. Yeah, I mean, so
before you try to kill the show, right? Because like I just got like a 5-minute wind, right? We need like 5 more minutes, yo. I need to unpack something here, yo. I gotta ask you guys something, man, for real. How worried are you guys the longer this situation goes about hiring a GM for us kind of like getting left at the dance floor without a date?
Okay, so can I respond to your question with another question?
No, because now you're like the creator of fucking trivia.
No, because I have an answer though. So let me ask you this: Ed Dodds is in tomorrow for an interview, right? We're also bringing in the young pup from Buffalo, right?
Yes. Well, a girl too. When we bringing in a girl too?
Yes, I think she's in tomorrow, or I forgot when. You know that Poonie rule. You know what I'm saying? We definitely have to oblige to the Poonie rule. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this: do you get worried if we hire Ed Dodds tomorrow? Because now we want to hurry up with this GM shit, right? If you hire Ed Dodds, do you really think that AP's gonna be back?
Maybe not, because but then
hey guys, if we hire Ed Dobbs though, is we got to tap into the GM. So selfishly, Ed Dobbs for the podcast and for the YouTube channel, yes, Ed Dobbs, let's go.
Look, I think we all three. I remember. Hold on, real quick.
Let me say this. No, let me say this. If you guys trust my opinion on players, right, and a GM's job is to bring in players, free agency, drafting wise. If you trust my opinion on guys, Ed Dobbs is fucking 100 aligned.
The first show that Wasted ever was seen on was a show with me and Stu when I was in Austin, Texas, in a hotel. We did a show, and we all three were talking about how we would love Ed Dodds as our GM and Jim Harbaugh as our head coach. And the next day, Josh McDaniels and Ziegler were named the head coach and GM. Mind you, so it's so funny that everybody says, "Oh, you guys wanted this person, you wanted that." No, we didn't. We all were talking about Ed Dodds and Jim Harbaugh. So it's funny that 3 years later, we have another opportunity to bring these guys in. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that Mark is going to talk to him tomorrow, very detailed, and even if because I think that Dodds is a part of Jim Harbaugh's plan. It's.
But I also want to say this though, right? The Raiders are different. The NFL, obviously, there's standards, but then there's even different standards for the Raiders. And you heard Ed Dodds, what did he say? I started there, let me end there.
Yeah.
Like we want Raiders dudes. And I also think AP is a Raiders guy, even though he didn't play for the Raiders.
Definitely.
But like there's a different type of mentality that you need to have when you come in, and whether you're a coach, a GM, a fucking trainer, assistant coach, for the Raiders, there's a different set of expectations that come with it. And Ed Dobbs knows those type of expectations and what players fit the mentality of the Raiders that we want.
Yeah. Dodds. Not Dobbs. Dodds. Dodds.
Listen, I'll call him whatever the fuck I want.
He's like, I can actually call him right now if I fucking want to. Yo, hey, everybody wants to know real quick, did Amy respond yet or no?
Not yet. No, she had. So it says it's delivered.
Okay. So
but,
next show.
It has not been read, but I'll make sure to let you guys know what.
Next show, we'll talk about what Amy brought up.
What she comes back and.
Yeah. Real quick, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Hey, Stu, if you're up for it tomorrow, man, let's do a coffee and combo, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go with this. I've wasted. This is probably got to be maybe the 15th or 16th time he's invited me, and never once have we connected ever.
Hey, Stu, I'm only getting back to you about all those times that you never showed up on the live when I set up the show, and you just, oh, yeah, bro, I forgot.
Wasted. Have I ever done that ever?
Bro, listen.
Oh, no, don't pull that bullshit, bro. No.
You've never done it to me. You've never done it to me, Stu. You've never done it to me, if I'm being respectful. But Stu, what you have done is, and I'm going to be real with you, Stu.
All right.
You have called and said that you would like to come on, and then gone radio silence for weeks on end.
Well, I also have tried to come on, and you guys ignored me too.
I've never ignored you one time, Stu. Never, ever. You're one person. Listen, there are a lot of people that I
haven't come on before in the chat and said, "Hey, let me pull up," and I never got sent the link.
You know we can't read every chat, everything.
Nah, Stu,
look what just wasted just said, or look at what Graphk just said.
No, but bro, we can't see every comment in the comment section. Like,
no, look, I'm talking about for me, Stu. I sent it to you, and then
the other day, Stu sent me a text. He sent me a text. I said, "Damn, bro, I'm just seeing this." We were live. Remember, I sent you a text. I said, "My bad, bro. I'm just seeing this."
I know. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. I mean,
Stu trying to make my shit backfire on me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro.
I'm just saying. Ask the fans, though. They'll be like, "Hey, Stu wants to come on. Stu wants to come on," and y'all just keep talking.
Yeah, this is an intervention. 10 Commandments facts, bro.
it is. I mean, there are a lot of people that ask to come on the show or ask to pull up, and what I do is I unceremoniously block. Say, no, I don't do that. Nobody wants to come on my show. That's it. Shield more than nothing. That's how we do it.
Fredo said, "Change your name to Shadow Fox, and we'll answer every call, bro."
Yo, let me ask you a question. Yo, Graphk, didn't you want to know what Shadow Fox had to make of all of this stuff? I did. It was almost like Ja Rule. It was weird. I was thinking to myself this morning.
Yeah, I kind of feel like his narrative was. It didn't matter.
So is that done, or are we?
No, we're still here.
I'm serious though, dude. I look kind of fucking yoked right now, bro.
Yeah. Show the other arm. Show the other arm. Fuck your arms. We're still live though. We're definitely still live. I promise. Salute to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Appreciate you.
Oh, the Chubster. Oh, Tim Chubb has been blocked. We got to bring him back. Oh, how the hell do I do that?
Go to the back end of YouTube. I'll show you how to do it.
You would want me to go to the back end.
Oh, my God. This is a shit show, man. We talking about fees, back ends. Arms.
Hey, where's Tiff at? Where's Tiff at?
Babe.
She's got to come and at least say what's up.
Yeah, she will. But she's had a rough day.
When's your birthday? Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
Yeah, Monday. We're doing a 40 the 40th
Hey John, what'd you get Graphk for his birthday?
I didn't get him a goddamn thing, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Only thing I'm gonna give him, man, is fucking, a swift kick in the ass and a little advice, man. And I got
John,
advice real quick. Really quick, I'm so stupid. Hey, listen, man. Never tug on Superman's cape.
Never spit into the wind.
Never spit into the wind, and never play cards with a man with the last name of a city.
The mask off the Lone Ranger, and you can't fuck with me and my man.
That's right, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Never piss into the wind, man. And if you ever play cards with a man, the name of a city, man, it's all bad, man. That's all I got for you, man.
Big bro.
Tiff.
Hey, Stu.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
She's asleep.
Oh, she's. I want her to just check out my hair. My hair actually is, dude. You guys should feel it, dude. I'm like pimping. No, I'm like fucking what's his name?
Oh my god.
Who we're talking about? Comedian.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck? So for those who don't know, Tiff did Stu's hair for the alumni party.
Yeah, but no, I'm like the comedian. What's
Yeah, you put it in a bun. Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
No, the one exposing everybody.
Cat Williams.
Yeah, when he straightens his.
Oh, you're like, oh, pimping. Yeah, that's what you said. There's only 1 million players out here in the world. What the fuck is going on right now?
I'm just saying, dude. No, hey.
Thick ass glasses, the long hair.
Yo, man, what?
Tiff. Hey, Tiff, what'd you get at Ruth Chris?
A salad.
Did you get the wedge or did you get the cob?
The Caesar joint.
Steve, you know you had the double beef mixed McHamwich steak.
She got that. She got that when she got home.
Boo.
She said, "Not for them $60."
I'm telling you, anybody that hasn't been to Ruth Chris, do not touch those plates. The first time I went to Ruth Chris, I went to grab that plate, and that shit burnt the fuck out of my hands.
Yeah. You left your fingerprints on the plates permanently.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yo, me and Stu are sick of being ignored. The fans always asking Rust and Stu. You guys see the comments and ignore on purpose. Catch me and Stu with Wi-Fi. Yo.
Hey, let me ask you. Hey, hold on. Can I say that? I want to ask this, and you guys don't have to answer or not. But who when you look at Raider content creators, who are your guys? Who's the competition?
Us.
There is no competition. You know
Charles.
what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, Stu.
Why did somebody say Charles was dead? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Somebody's an asshole, man. I wish I could punch him in the face, man. Let me tell you something, man. You know, we just over here doing our own thing, man. I love Wasted. I love Graphk, man. Hammer, all them. And Andy, the boy done went on a binge, man. So I lost on a bunch of weight. The boy looked good, man. He don't want
Charles, I love your banter between you and Shaq, dude. It's the funniest thing, man.
It definitely is, man. Shaquille O'Neal, man, he a big bowler, like a big kid, man, falling all over the place. He need to put some damn lotion on. That boy be ashy on national television, man. But let me tell you something, Stu. There ain't no competition in this shit, man. Everybody that matters in this shit is down with us. And if they not, they're terrible.
They bound to Drizzy.
Yeah, and they definitely bound to Drizzy on Graphk. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
I always thought Wi-Fi Willie had more clout than the Mount Shieldmore.
So you want to start something right now?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, man. I also thought that the world was flat, but I found out that shit was dead motherfucking wrong. You know?
It is. It is.
Tell you something, man.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna say this real quick. This is the last time I'm gonna talk about dude. He started on my channel. Shout out to him. Whatever you got going on, cool. But at the end of the day, over here, we don't buy nothing. Everything is organic. Everything is real. We earned every single subscriber that we have. Simple and plain. We never had to pay for nothing. We never had to do this or that. We kept it real. We've never put another team's jersey on in the live stream. It's Raider.
Yeah, I did see that.
Simple and plain. We don't play around like that. But shout out to him. Shout out to him and his family, and they doing what they doing out there. So, salute to them. I just feel bad because I've done a million shows with him in the past. Like I say, he started over here. I got him monetized, bro. Like real talk.
Well,
but,
I remember the group messaging. We were all
he was in the group chat. Remember we all flamed
John Gruden.
So hey, that's what's funny.
Eric Carr.
What I forgot.
Who's the girl on his channel?
That's his wife. Salute to her. I would never just
talk about nobody wise.
No, she's cool as shit.
Look,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna say this. I don't know him. I'm not into the little goofy content creator wars. The only person that I got respect for, and I know, and that's my friend, is Graphk. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of the guys, Mitch and all them guys are cool. Samoan, all them guys are good guys. I've met them. They're nice guys, right? The other guys that do this, I don't really pay attention to. I don't have the time to pay attention to them. I'm way too fucking old to be going back and forth with some dude who's on the other side of the country.
And there you have it.
So listen, man. Only thing I gotta say is, man,
salute to him.
Not even salute. Fuck him and everybody who's not down with us.
I do want to ask this though. I mean, if someone were to I want to get what's going on with the Raiders, who do they come to?
I would hope us. Let me just say that. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
That arrogant guy. You know, it's like, listen, no disrespect.
I'm just saying, man. I just want to be with the best, and if it's not you guys, I got to get the fuck out of here.
I knew Stu was going somewhere.
I know, Stu. Listen, you know what I would say to that? To get the fuck on, then, Stu.
Stu is a Shieldmore official member. It's funny, bro. I forgot you were in that group chat because that's where that relationship went sour. Was that day? Hey, it's funny.
No, you're right.
That was like Wasted's first day in that group chat, and Wasted said, "Oh, that's what we doing? Yo, Wi-Fi, suck my dick." Yo, I was crying, bro. I swear to the first day.
Block Mr. Raider fan. Thank you.
Yo,
please block Mr. Raider fan. Get him the F out of here.
I don't even see him.
Unceremoniously blocked.
What do you say?
Yeah, no, don't say that. Just block him.
I don't even see him.
I'll do it. Mr. Raider fan.
You know, I love reading the comments. Wait, hold on.
Mr. Raider fan, you will be unceremoniously.
He must have. Oh, I see him. Oh, yeah, I see him.
Yeah, thank you. Unceremoniously blocked.
Nothing.
Mr. Raider 42.
Get out of here.
Nah, it was Shadow Fox, man.
See you, Shadow Fox. Have a good night.
But other than that, you guys, look, I'm gonna go kick it with my wife, spend some time. We're coming up on 2 hours. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you guys. And once again, no shade to anybody. Shieldmore, nothing with me.
No shade.
Shieldmore, nothing with me. Period. That's it. You whoever you see me with.
Yeah. What about Honcho?
Oh, hey man. Hey, salute to him too, bro. You know,
I don't even know. I don't like. You know what's crazy? I don't know him. I don't know any of these guys.
People I hate him.
Hey, Wasted. I will say this. I've been on his show and made comments, and he refuses to acknowledge any of the thing I fucking say. So fuck the dude. I don't give a fuck about that dude.
Let me say this. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, I'm not messy like that, bro. I don't really care. Fuck all these dudes.
Bro, let me tell you something.
But
this is YouTube. It's YouTube. Yeah. Like there's no personal.
No, it's StuTube. It's StuTube.
I like that. But look, the only people I have personal relationships with is Shieldmore, Mitch, and then when I go to Vegas, I see my ooses. Other than that, bro.
No. Homeboy from Nashville.
Oh, Murph and Swaggy are some solid motherfuckers. Sanjit's he's all right.
Oh, he's my guy too.
Sanjit cool too, bro. Like, but everybody else, I don't know.
Hey, Chris and Spicy are all good too. Chris and Spicy are all good.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Yo, like I'm saying, yo, my dog Thor. Shout out to Thor.
Spicy. Yeah, oh my god.
Yo, Thor's our guy. Like, if I broke bread with you before, Stu. I broke bread with Thor and them. I break bread. Like we've actually hung out. If I haven't actually hung out with you, then it's like it's nothing to talk about. It's no beef, but I don't know you. If I haven't actually looked you in the eye and shook your hand.
Let me just say this. This is the best way to end this, okay? I've done content, Stu, and you've been here damn near since day one. Let me say this. I've done shit with everybody, okay? Everybody. Anybody that does Raider content, I've done something collaboration-wise with them. The guys that I rock with now are my brothers, y'all, I learned who I like in this and who I don't like. That's no disrespect to anybody. A lot of guys started on Doxy and T. They got a look. They moved on. They did their thing. Salute to them. That's no disrespect to anybody. All I'm going to say is this. With y'all are a brotherhood. If something happened to y'all, I would feel that. I would feel that in person. If any of these guys, God forbid something happened to them, it wouldn't affect me like that. You guys are my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to do the internet shit like that. Bro, you look, go get Tiff. Who the fuck else can say go get Tiff but y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this. Salute to my guys. I promise you, I love those guys. And I mean, I don't love them personally, but I love what they brought to the content world. Let me just say that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Anybody that's doing good work, I respect what they do.
Yeah.
I don't hate on them, but the thing with me is that, yo, I don't have the time to watch a whole bunch of people.
I don't watch anybody, but
I don't watch anybody because, yo, I work a full-time job. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm a brother, a son. I'm very involved in what I do at work. I'm a boss. I got shit going on. So when I get on here, I cook with my guys, and that's it.
Yeah.
It ain't no disrespect to nobody, bro.
And I have to say this, Jenny, I hear you, but a lot of y'all don't know the behind the scenes shit. See, and you guys won't know.
I think Honcho thinks he's too cool though. When he says he's cool,
I'm not gonna miss that, brother, man.
I'm not gonna spend. Look, I'm not gonna do that because look, I haven't talked.
I'm not asking you to. I'm saying it.
No. I know. I'm just saying I haven't talked.
I've tried to reach out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I haven't talked to bro in a while. You know, he reached out to me, and we at that point. Let me just say this: I officially just moved on and just did my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like. Is what it is. But mind you, we had a great podcast at one point. You know what I'm saying? The what was it? Wipe the feet, get wipe
maybe am I confusing Honcho with Hondo?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm gonna say this. Stu came in here and just rated.
Yeah, I know, Stu, you wilding, bro. I don't have no problem with bro. I love it though.
I love it though.
No problem with nobody.
I love it. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this,
bro. Never had a
conversation. Asking the question. I'm just trying to know who are the ones running the shit.
There is, listen, bro. Look, respectfully, bro, it's not about running nothing. It's about running your own race. We do what we do, and however far we get is how we get. Whatever they do is what they do, but what they eat don't make me shit. So I don't worry about it, bro. I just worry about what I got going on. I worry about the guys who got my nut.
What they eat don't make me shit. That's pretty. I like that.
You know, it don't.
Look, but I'm gonna say this real quick. I hope every one of those guys succeed. It's never a personal matter with any of them because I don't know them personally. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing. Like if I end a relationship with somebody on YouTube, it's not that big of a deal because I don't know.
I guess the only thing for me is don't try to act too fucking big.
Oh, but that comes with the most of these guys have been nerds and never been like that, bro. Like this is the thing. Me and Wasted have talked about it. I'm not gonna go into detail, bro. Motherfucker was always at that table. I was always at that. You were always at that table, Stu. Like it's some people get in this, they get a little bit of clout and they lose their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? Like with this, bro, I just love doing this shit because I love talking Raider football. Yeah, it's not about being popular, none of that shit. Whatever comes with this is great. I've had a great I've turned this into a career. So I'm blessed.
Yeah, man. And it's a blessing for me. I'm a guy who has been very successful in my career and still in my career. And this is something that was an outlet for me that's become a passion, and it's becoming like almost like a sort. It's becoming like a second job.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because but the thing is, it's not really a job. It's like, yo, it's more like a brotherhood. But the brotherhood, like we fly around the country, bro, and meet each other, bro. And I'm like, damn, yo, we like college friends.
Trust me, that means some shit. Honestly, like when you can meet somebody and break bread with them and hang out and like.
Have a good fucking time, bro. That shit is everything, bro. Especially guys of our age, because it's like, yo, you got some of your friends that ain't make it. Some of them dead, whatever. It's cool. A lot of my homeboys are gone. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Mo.
Well, I'll be honest with you. A lot of my friends, I grew up, a lot of them, I had to cut the motherfuckers off.
Yeah, and then now you got the ones you got to cut off. So when you got guys that are on the same sheet of music as you, and on the same vibe and the same kind of times, we raising our families. We got wives. We got shit to talk about in common. Like a lot of times, bro,
Yeah,
we're not even
families,
talking
yeah.
about football.
Yeah.
When I could talk to Stu for 2-3 hours, we talking about our in-laws, bro. That shit is worth gold. And all the rest of goofy shit that comes with this. When I came into this Raider thing, I feel bad because I feel almost like when I came into it, then the whole everybody working together shit kind of stopped. And I'm not saying it's because of me, because it's not. But I feel like when I came into it, Graphk and I spoke to Graphk for probably like we did a show, and he was like, "Yo, man, what's your number?" And then we spoke. And ever since that day, I haven't gone a day without talking to Graphk.
Yeah.
It was like this. It was instant. Soon as I met Stu, it was instant.
Yep.
It wasn't forced. I didn't have to say, "Yo, bro," you know what I'm saying? It was instant. We just clicked. And I feel like it's not me, but when we all linked up and then we kind of start hanging out, we was out in Vegas and we became close. It was just like, yo, this is what it is. It wasn't no disrespect to nobody. It was just, this is what we're doing. We homies. We enjoy working together. The shit is dope.
It's just like life, Wasted. You in every aspect, you find what works for you, and that's what you do, right? I found my guys. I found what works for me in this shit, and I kept it pushing.
And that's the same with me, bro. And I'm not a phony guy. I don't have a lot of new people around me, so I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna be like. Listen, LL Cool J said this. He says, and I believe this too. He says, "I'm a good guy, but I'm not a nice guy."
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing with me. I'm a good guy, but I'm not the kind of guy that just accepts everybody. You got to earn your way to be in my presence like that.
Yeah.
You know
and to be honest with you, bro, like I'm like that too. But for a minute there, I was a little too nice. I gave a lot of people.
I'm always too nice.
I gave a lot of people a spotlight that definitely didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I like I said, bro, like, I don't think.
But also too, though, I guess what I'm saying, I like to fuck with dudes who are humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes that are real people, and like when you have a chance to talk with them, because again, when we're on here, right, we somewhat play characters. We do. I mean, we're entertainers at this, but when you call somebody, like, I like it when people can turn that shit off and actually just be real,
down to earth.
Not saying that we're not real, but
no, we're always real. But we also know when the shit's off, when we get on the phone, that shit's turned.
Yeah, hey, bro, it's not like I'm gonna call Stu tomorrow, but like, Stu, you're unceremoniously blocked. Like, what the hell? Like, come on, bro. Like,
no, but again, like,
Stu, this is splendiferous. Like, come on. Bro.
And here's the thing: I want people to know: when we talk off, rarely is it about the Raiders.
Never.
Never.
It's my life.
Yeah.
Listen, Andy. Look, and everybody keeps saying, nothing happened. Andy's a young man, and Andy's growing his life. Andy is not where we are in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have teenage. I got a kid that's about to go to college. Yeah. I got a kid that's driving that just drove. Like, before I got on the air, what took me so long to get on the air, my daughter drove me to the pharmacy and back.
Yeah.
And I was saying to myself, God damn it, get in your car seat. Like, that's where I am in life. You know what I'm saying?
But also,
life, man.
This is what we have to say. At the end of the day, it's like this. Most people, and this is no shade to anybody, but I've seen people personally, we have a lot more going on outside of just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people take this more personal. And I was out there at a point because I felt like when I came into this shit, bro, like I grew up at those tailgates still in Oakland Coliseum.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I knew the camaraderie of Raider fans, right? I didn't see the fake and weird and bullshit until I started doing this. So then it kind of was like, whoa, it was eye-opening. It was like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, I never seen this at any of these, like, even on the road when I went to Tennessee to watch the game, New Orleans, anywhere else, any Raider fan I was around, it was always love. You know what I'm saying? But when I got into this shit, I started seeing, oh, I love that.
Hey.
Wow. Well, already know what it is. But at the end of the day, man, I'm going to say this. I love that everybody is doing their own thing, period, bro. Like,
you're right.
Whatever they got going on, and mind you guys, I'm going to say this. Anybody in this shit that knows me personally, if they ever needed anything that I have, Oos, Mitch, anybody can call me and say, yo, Graphk, whoop. And if I have it, I'm going to provide it because I've always supported everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you guys this real quick, and I'm going to say this out loud. Real talk. And you know this, Wasted. We talked about Honcho. We started up. I was here. I helped him get going. If Honcho ever wanted to have a conversation, you guys, because I get a lot of comments about why do you not fuck with him, you could call me. I would take a call with Honcho. There's no problem with that because it's never been personal. To be real with y'all, we were in his backyard the other day, like a few weeks ago when we were in New York. It felt weird to know I was in his area and we weren't linking with him. It was just like, whoa, but you also realize that some people are for you and some people may not be. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I mean, him and I, we live like right around the corner. Bro.
Yeah, exactly. But we were literally in his backyard.
Yeah, we live very close to each other, from what I understand. You know what I mean? I don't know the guy. I've never met him, and I look, he's very knowledgeable, and I don't have no problem, nothing bad to say about the guy, right? Yeah. But when it comes to like Oos and it comes to Mitch and Sanjit, those guys, when I first got into this, they didn't have to like extend the olive branch to help me, and they did. Yeah. And I appreciate it. Graphk did the same fucking thing, bro. So I got love for them. So when I hear people bagging on them, I always defend them because they were good to me. Murph and Swaggy were good to me. Yeah. I have no problem with any Raider content creators who are creating content, bro.
I think one of the greatest shows on this channel ever is with me, Stu, and Murph. I think that was one of the greatest shows on this channel, bro. And Wasted, we got tons of them. But I like that one, Stu in rare form.
That was special, bro. And I missed that show because I was sleepy. And I'm mad that I wasn't on that show. Yeah. But bro, let me tell y'all something, man.
I'm gonna say this. Can I just talk my shit real quick though, Wasted? I'm gonna say this. I did a lot for a lot of people in this field and never got nothing in return. And I never asked for nothing in return. But I made a lot of people money. I don't think people understand like what I've done behind the scenes and on live. I've done a lot for a lot of people.
Well, the people that you've done that for, no,
they do, but it'll never be spoken about.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. They ain't gonna say it.
No. But Wasted. Look, you my brother in real life. That goes without being said because I know if I need something in my life, if me and my family just lost our house and I needed to get my mortgage together, I can call Wasted and say, yo, let me hold this. And guess what he's gonna do?
100%.
What you want me to send it to? And he know I'll do the same thing for him. And the same thing with you, Stu. Bro, like, what'd you call me when you were in Vegas? Yo, book me a fucking flight right now. I'm on my way. I'm like, yo.
Remember that shit?
I'm like, yo.
Bro, we was live on the air. I was like,
Stu was like, bitch, I got the money. I just don't want my wife to know that I'm about to book the flight. So I said, let me call Tiff real quick. And then you called me and said, I already booked it. Right?
Bro, it was crazy because it was like 1 minute we were doing a draft. And then it's like you turn around, you're like, oh shit, what the fuck is he
I came, dude. I packed nothing but fucking throwback jerseys, no underwear, no socks, no fucking clothes.
Just popped up with mountain boots and a fucking.
It was the best. It was the best.
Oh, and you know what though? That weekend was fucking dope as shit. It was really,
we had a good time.
Really, really fucking cool. And like I told you. The fact that I was able to reconnect, that was the first time I had talked to Woodson since I left. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like that was huge for me.
That was such a good conversation too, bro. And it's like, bro, that's the thing, right? Like, bro, the rest of the shit, right? And everything else that goes on in this, that's the stuff that's outside of the framework of actually doing this job, doing the real work, talking about the Raiders, bringing up certain scenarios, getting players on, giving people, real insight into what's going on behind the scenes because we definitely have those avenues.
Well, and I love it. I love it to be able for you guys to get a chance to meet the players and just get a chance to know them as just regular fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And not
real quick. 2 great shows that Stu with. The Booty Hole show. And remember this? Didn't we go live with Stu when he dipped to recop some drink? Bro, he was at the ATM and forgot his fucking PIN number, bro. Yo, I forgot about that shit, But you know what?
I was in the car with my cell phone.
But I have to say this, okay? I love that Stu brought this up because I'm going to be real with you. This would never came up ever. I love that you did this because I want people to know. When you don't see me with people anymore, bro, it's not a personal problem.
No.
It's not. It's just, look, I'm going to be real with you guys. Some people do this for fun. Okay. Some people do it for a couple dollars. Some people do it for attention. I'm doing this for my legacy.
Clout.
I'm doing this for my legacy. I'm doing this to take this Raider shit to a whole nother level. When I walk away from this shit, I want my name to be set in stone. Like, yo, he changed the content game. That's what I want to do. So when I see other guys do it part-time and they drop one video a week and all that, that has nothing to do with me. What I do, I left a great job to do this because I believed in myself. And right now, Stu, you see what we're doing. A bunch of Hall of Fame guys want to pop in and do this. I don't do this for any other. I don't do it for none of that. I'm doing it for my legacy because when I get a chance to leave this shit alone, I can give this shit to my son, and he can come over here and be the next one to do this shit.
I want to say that. Let me be real quick, okay? I believe that anything you do, you want to be the best at it.
Yes.
That's right.
And that's why I fuck with you guys because I know that you guys put the research in, you put the time in, you put the resources in, and really, let me go back to time. A lot of time people don't realize how important time is as you get older.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro, it's everything. We don't have a lot of it. We don't. And when you talk about taking, again, we all have families, we all have kids, we all have wives, and we're giving up our time to do this. And again, when I did all my research before and looked at who are the people and who are the people that I want to communicate with and I want to associate myself with, right? Yeah. People that take it serious and people who do the fucking, again, do the due diligence. Well,
and know their shit.
I appreciate that. And let me end the show on this note, okay? Humbly, we are the best. Good night, everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.